hello. Fancy meeting you guys here on my stream. Amazing bit, Ellie. You only had like 3 minutes to come up with that. So here's the thing about today is that I have kind of like a cute little migraine happening, which means I'm not actually in a ton of pain. I'm on plenty of Advil, but my brain is bad. It's very stupid. I'm bad at everything. It's just like me, but worse. I can't think of any words. It's just spaghetti in there. Yeah. Brain is really squishy.
Almost a year.
Reptile! Oh my gosh, hey! Yo, actually, while I have Reptile and Reddy and Wolf and various other people from my community here in chat right now, this is entirely theoretical. Don't read too much into this. And if anyone gets any thoughts in their head, careful. My point is just, what if we did like an actual community robotics project? No, Clippers, do not get ready. Seriously. This is just, what if we did that kind of thing. Also, hello everyone who's like, this is my first stream. That's absolutely wild. There have been 3 of you so far, and if I were a better guy, I would have remembered all of the names. Ty, you would be down too. Ty, yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, sick. Osias, hey, dude. Oh my god. Wait. Honestly, I thought it had been longer. You'd also be into community robotics project.
Have been so enjoyable.
So
also, yes.
This is the thing.
Robotics project, good shoom, thumbs up.
So much money goes into the. Here's the thing: is I can't say too much about it, but I just wanted to check that
you should totally do that.
That I had a team. That if we were going to compete in something, I had a team to compete with, if you guys wanted to do that. So, that's all I gotta say about that. Make a waifu super droid? Unlikely. She'd move really loud, she'd move really weird, and it would be more expensive than you think. Otherwise, there'd be waifus everywhere, man. Like, clearly there is an... Medmo, thank you so much for 24 gifted. I don't know what I did to deserve this kindness. Thank you. Yeah, she'd move like me on a dance floor. Awkward and too loud. Same, yeah. How big of a team? There's no limit. It wouldn't be... Okay, I can't say anything. So, just forget everything you've just heard. No way! Lucky Lucat... It's nice to see you. I don't think I've seen you in chat before, but you don't have a new chatter, so I must have. But hi. Ellie out here building Avengers? Bro, I was literally just talking about, like, the logistics of building a waifu. I don't know if I'd say I'm building the Avengers. That seems generous. That seems real frickin' generous. Yeah, stream started 10 seconds ago. Y'all heard nothing. Fishster! Welcome, thank you for the follow. Wait, do I have alerts turned off? Hidden? Were they being a lot? Because that seems like it should have shown up. No, alerts are on. Huh. Well, we'll see if they work. Honest Staz reaction. Dude. I love Staz. But like, I need to sit him down and have a talk with him because he's becoming a ship channel. And like, listen, Staz, I love you. I want to help you. It's not too late for you. You can come back from the brink, but like, careful out there, man. It gets dark. Yo, you just watched the Not a Podcast with Metal. Yeah, that was completely unplanned. We were literally like, I was just like, oh yeah, if you want to call in for my debut, you can. And he was in the server, and then he was like, oh, it's looking like I won't have time. Like, are you still going to be going at this time? And I was like, yeah, sure. We'll just do your call later. And then we just kept talking. I don't know. Listen, man, listen. Yeah, Venom wasn't feeding Stas enough, so he got too hungry. He started engaging in shipping activities. Everplane, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. What's with the teeth running around? That's okay. How do I even explain the teeth thing? It's a 3D model that was being made by my community, and then
I supported Mayoshi for 5 months.
I am honored to have been. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those 5 months, Dragonborn and Calico Sky. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh! Welcome, raiders! Space cat raid. That sounds cute. I like both of those things. All 3 of those things, really. Space, cats, raids, all good in my book. So I don't even remember what I was saying. Sorry, my brain is made of goo today because I'm like on that edge of a migraine where words don't make sense anymore. But, right, the teeth was a model being made. Can you read the fridge? Yeah, go get in there. I don't have a lot in there right now. I think it's like hot sauce, oranges, and my cat's heart medicine. But you know, do your worst in there, man. Have a good time. So, you know, what's mine is yours. The tooth model, it was being made by the community, but they had to stop development of it for several really valid reasons. So now he just lives up there. Honestly, I like him. I think he adds a lot. Otherwise, I would have such like a clean professional overlay. How's the car coming along? Well, okay, here's the thing about the... Okay. There is a kind of viewer who comes to my streams and is like, how is X project going? And it's like, well, if you... Okay, let's do it. Let's do a progress update on all of... No, you're good. It's just such a common thing. And it's like often the first thing someone says when they get here, which means that like, I wind up having to repeat it many times, but let's do it. Let's do the rundown. Let's get through it. Okay. Projects that we're working on right now and their statuses. The dog is in the UK. I don't got nothing to say about that no more. We did our part. The cart, Neuro Cart, which is the kids car that we're taking to Open Sauce. We did a mock-up of the electronics themselves on Saturday. And we got pretty far on that. We like did everything that we could really do here. So we're going to do the rest of it when I get there. So we're gonna have 3 days to do the build itself when I get there. Nothing else needs to be done here, right? There's nothing else I can really do here because the car is never going to be here. Because it would cost more to ship it there from here than it would to buy it. So that's the status on that, is I'm not going to be working on that until 3 days before Open Sauce. Oh, we should have a bot command for project statuses. That would be so handy. Progress on Afar? I'm not sure what you mean. This song that we released years ago? I think it's pretty good. I think it's done. I think it's out. I mean, I hate the song personally, but it is certainly out. So, will I be at Open Sauce? No. What makes you say that? And then, oh, how are the Save Moon translations coming along? Well, okay, I've been working really hard on the French one. The problem is that, you like your song better than Afar? What does this mean? You know I wrote the song Afar. Oh, I like my song better from Afar. I'm dumb. I told you I have a migraine. I can't read. Salvatore, thank you so much for the sub. I'm sorry. That makes total sense. I do like it better from afar. Far enough away that I cannot hear it. Sarah Kron, thank you so much for the prime sub. So, the car project, we're just kind of like vaguely keeping our options open and looking for places where we might be able to do that project. That's going to be pretty far out in the future because I'll need a lot of days off work for it. So, I don't know, figure that's several projects away. Why did your roommate tell you that you should check me out? What? Why? Why? I'm so curious. There's a reason that's an unpopular opinion, Boadromi, and it's because it's a bad opinion. Bad opinion. Get a better opinion. Very bad opinion.
Bow.
Yo! Hey guys, Aryomi, thank you! Yeah, it's okay to be wrong. First Vips follower. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Your roommate said that you should check me out. What do you mean? I sound like a deer you watched? That's crazy. You sound crazy right now. I'm so sorry. Why am I gaslighting? Hi. It's nice to meet you for real. You weren't in the raid when I did the whole explanation of everything. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I hope more than anything that you don't feel remotely duped. I can't explain. More than anything, thank you for supporting me when I was out there doing that thing I did. It meant a lot. Okay, Sapphire, let me explain it. I was a pretty small streamer for a long time. I spent like 2 years being around 40 concurrent viewers. Now, that's actually freaking good. Like, that's the thing, is like, that's really good. I was really proud. I had no ambitions of ever being bigger than that, and I didn't expect to be. And then, I got raided unexpectedly. And, everything changed. I got raided by Vettel. I worked with him on a couple of projects, and it was a lot of fun, but it changed everything quite a bit. Sage of Nothing, thank you so much for the Prime sub! And people would tell me all the time, like, oh, well, you know, like, they would treat it like it was a meritocracy. Who's Vettel? Do you know Neurosama, the AI VTuber? I'm trying to think what's like an iconic quote. Someone tell Vettel there is a problem with my AI. I'm really bad at voices. That was awful. Please no one ever remember that happened. Yeah. So, Vettel is the creator of Neurosama.
Mama Shark, who gifted a tier 1 sub to Demonic Lucy.
Thank you, Ama! And he raided me about a year ago. And, it changed everything, right? Quite a bit of luck. Why do so many people know who you are? So I'm so sorry. I hope you understand. Okay, so the deal is, I wanted to do something, right? I wanted to get back to what that feeling was like. I wanted to face it. You get asked so much when you're a bigger streamer. How do you get big? How do you succeed as a streamer? And the answer, I think, is kind of, you don't. It's just luck. There are a billion streamers, much better, than I am, who will never be this size. And it's really just kind of a crazy sort of luck. And so I wanted to go back and prove that to people. I wanted to show them how awkward a big streamer looks when they're streaming to a small community, when they don't always have someone to talk to in chat, when they're fumbling out there, you know? I wanted to show people that, like, the reason why we look cooler up here is because we're doing something easier. And small streamers, you know, there's nothing we know that they don't. And so I did this experiment. I started off as a new streamer, with only with a budget of $50 to get started. And I did that experiment and I streamed it. I streamed it. So they watched as I got very nervous out there. As I felt really strange and a little bit helpless out there. And they saw that you were really kind to me. And they appreciated you like I do. So if you want to go back and watch those VODs, they're big fans of you. But with that said, thank you. I'm glad to see you again. I hope that you don't feel duped. I set out to do something that I think is good. I think was good to have done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, instead of a couple people watching me stumble along, hundreds of people do. Yeah. So, you know. Am I scared of getting bigger to the point where acquaintances recognize me? You gotta understand, VTubers aren't famous. You can be Iron Mouse. Most random people in a Target don't know who Iron Mouse is, right? I was at a party like a week ago, and I mentioned VTubers to sort of feel out the room. No one knew what a VTuber was. And these were all people like our age, so genuinely, I'm not worried about it. Like, if you're at a con, sure. My boss knows like Hololive. He doesn't know me. VTubers aren't that big. You can be a very famous VTuber. And personally, I mean, I'm not really scared of getting bigger, but I have no ambitions to be bigger. And if I got small again, I don't know, whatever, man. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I like doing this. And that's all that really matters. I like doing this, and I liked doing it when I was small. And I like doing it now. Yeah. Hype Train record is currently held by a VTuber, not just any VTuber. But with that said, Twitch itself is pretty niche. Like, a lot of people just literally don't know that Twitch exists as a website. Like, I'm not that worried. I'm not that worried. And maybe I should be. You know, I have a whole career. And, my dog holds the record, yeah. That's true, though. I have a whole career, and, do I think that it would be good if my boss found videos of me scrolling through Gale body pillows on Etsy? Like, probably not. But at the same time, you know? Normal people only ever heard about drama VTubers. Yeah, well, I'm hoping I'm never a drama VTuber. Yes! Same Moon song! Yeah, I wrote that song. That's my song. That's my song. Twitch can ruin careers? I mean, I don't know, being a fool, making a fool of yourself, and then that, you know, your boss seeing that, certainly wouldn't be good for your career. Would he care about it? I don't know. I think it would be hard for him not to kind of have it affect his perception of me. I work very hard to maintain a personality at work of being very serious, diligent, quiet, you know? And I feel like him hearing me, like, squeak about video game boy voice lines, probably, it's not the Fazool, I am a fool. Probably doesn't give not the best impression. Yes! Oh my god, if I found out that my boss loved Gale as well, we'd have so much to talk about. We could talk about our, you know, our shared crush on Video Game Boy. I'm pretty sure that my boss wouldn't be a Gale-mancer, but like, you never know, man. Ellie Minibot, notorious drama VTuber. Yeah, I once, there was like so much Twitter drama one day, and I just like, I had that like, okay, you ever get that thing where you just like, you want to like rip and tear, you know when you just like, you need to debate right now, like the way that a cat sharpens its claws. You ever get that thing where you're just like, someone fight me, you know, like you ever get that a little bit? So and I wasn't gonna jump in obviously to like the VTuber drama that was happening, because that was like clearly a bad plan. So instead I was just like, debate me on Twitter. Just like, say something that I can debate you on. And it was fun. You know, I spent a while doing that. But yeah. No, I would, that's the closest I've ever been to like drama on Twitter, I think. Should have finished off the small VTuber experiment with some drama. That would have been awful. Nah. Fips was a good experiment, and
Here for the mini bot.
Yeah, Sapphire, you got a weird amount of fans. I think it was because you were the first. But yeah, people really were big Sapphire fans. I mean, listen. Plenty of Camel fans as well. Plenty of fans of several Phipps viewers, but yeah, Phipps was really cute, man. Part of me wants to be like, hey, if you're looking to start streaming and you don't know what to do, I'll just give you this background and stuff. Someone make a meme for Camo. I feel bad. I feel bad that he hasn't gotten any memes. So, yeah. I appreciate all of you. And thank you for letting me do my stupid thing that I did. Jedi! Thank you! Doshi Prime, thank you so much! So, anyway, I am sorry about that. No pity memes, I beg! Give him the memes. Make him memes! EnviroBro! Hey! Thank you. I mean, listen. Dory did such good work on this model. Like, every time I boot it up, I think I'm prepared, right? I feel like I'm broadly prepared. And yet, thank you, Silverwolf. And yet, every time I open it up, I'm just like, this is so cute. I want a squeezer. Who designed the model again? Designed is a complicated question. So I made a 3D model that was essentially this design. January of the year before this one. And then I oh my gosh, I don't even remember her name. But a very kind artist made a model, a 2D model based on that 3D model, and then Dore made this one. So while there's nothing technically different in the design, yeah, Dorecia is my model, mom. She made this model. But as far as like who designed it, I guess me. Because the design hasn't really changed in that time. It's a very simple design. I mean, I can scooch up a little bit so that you can see the whole thing. But yeah, it's a fairly simple design. But yeah, no, the design I did. But the model itself, which is what's impressive. Like, the design is fine, but didn't I also do Cha-Cha's model? Yeah, I did her 3D model. I did Cha-Cha's 3D model. I also did Lucky Lukoa's 3D model, and Maple's 3D model, and Bo's 3D model. But yeah. Who came up with the code bug? Beautiful dress, thank you! I made the dress. I have the dress in real life. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, I like that it's simple, personally. I think simple is nice. I think VTubing designs are often very, very complicated, and so I think there's a way that simplicity kind of stands out. And more than anything, I like that it's easy to draw. You know? I like that for fan art, it's easily recognizable with very few details, right? Yeah, it's crazy expressive. Dory did an amazing job. I haven't used a single toggle this stream. This is just it tracking my face. Yeah, Dory's an amazing artist and rigger. She did the whole thing, and I do feel like I have not really seen a lot of models that I love as much as mine. So like, she's not a huge name. Like, I don't know. I mean, she's known, but she's not known the way that a lot of artists are. She's not like hugely in demand. Can I make an angry face? Yeah. Yeah, I can make every face, man. Oh, yeah, Emily, I have to remember how to trigger it. I think it's, there we go. This is my Emily mode. Bright Rook, thank you so much. Do I miss my old model from my Beat Saber days? Not for a second, dude. I I made that Beat Saber model and it was pretty ugly. It was pretty trash. I had no great love for that one. Only for Bo when he's being annoying. Yeah, there we go. Is it image processing or are there physical sensors? Great question. So let's talk about it. I use ARKit, right? So iPhones, right? They have stereo cameras to detect depth. That's how they do their face recognition. And they have a library that works with that to recognize face shapes. They recognize 52 blend shapes, and tracking those 52 blend shapes, that's what ARKit is. And that's not how many this model has, because that would be insane. No one hand rigs all of those. So instead, what I have, I'll read you out my parameters in VBridger. Face angle Y, face angle X, face angle Z. So that, right, is up, down, left, right, tilt, tilt. Then we have face position XYZ. Now those are barely used. I don't have the ability to move an awful lot because I think it looks kind of weird and floaty when VTubers sort of like float all over the place. I find that uncomfortable. So then we have mouth open. So jaw open and mouth open are separate parameters. So for example, I can open my mouth without opening my jaw, right? Now, I right X, I right Y, I left X, I left Y. We don't need to talk about those. You get that, right? That's just like which direction I'm looking, up and down. I open left, I open right. Now, personally, I don't actually use this. I have it set so that it only tracks my right eye. This is a little bit weird. But then I can still read chat with my left eye while I'm laughing at something, right? So if I'm like, that's so cute, right? I can still be reading with my left eye. And the same thing with like being sad. But I can still be reading. So that's why I don't have the ability to wink. But I like that my eyes are linked so that I can keep track of chat. Then, I also just think it's cuter, right? VTubers tend to often get the wonky eye thing where like one eye is half closed because they're sort of turned away from the camera or something. And I just think it's worthwhile. Like, I would rather not have wonky eyes and not be able to wink. So that's for me. Then we have mouth smile, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. Now, I squint left and right. Now, this is largely related to the smiling parameter on eyes, so a lot of people barely even notice this, but see how my eyes smile? That's my squint. Now, mouth X, super important. See? It's very cute. I like it. Cheek puff. In my case, tracking cheek puff controls whether or not I pout. See? Now, tongue out. Blah. I love being able to blah. It's so important to me.
Minibot distress even when her eyes are closed. She's always watching.
Always watching. No off button. No off button on this robot. I'm always watching. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, mouth pucker. So that's just the width of my mouth. You see? I think that's pretty cool. Now we got mouth funnel. That's that shape. That's like when you're kind of pogging. That's mouth funnel. Jaw open. Right? If I smile really big, nothing else is changing, but you'll see. See? So that's jaw open. You have mouth open and jaw open. Now, no way I can fit my whole fist in there. I don't know, man. I got really freaky little baby hands. Mouth press, lip open. That's like when I'm making a sort of neutral expression with my mouth open but my jaw closed. Mouth shrug. See how I can move my mouth up and down? That's mouth shrug. Brow inner up. Sad eyebrow. Sad eyebrow. Now, I don't know if this is interesting or not. Brow left Y versus brow right Y. Yo, thank you for tipping me! Oh my gosh. Brows as a parameter, right? We got happy brows, but we also got sad brows and angry brows, right? So, thank you, Cameo! Body angle. Body angles are just determined by head angles. It doesn't actually track your body at all. It's just, these are just separate parameters with some delay on them so that when you tilt your head, your body doesn't immediately tilt at the same speed. It just looks a little bit more natural. Now, that's it, man. That's everything that's tracked on my model. And from those, yeah. You're trying to make fan art and we lack full model images on Google. Oh, yeah, there are some in my Discord now. Yeah. There are some in my Discord, a full body. Isn't the blush also tracked? So here's the thing. I, separately, outside of VBridger, track several things that don't come from ARKit. We don't have tear tracking yet, although we're going to be working on that. On Sunday, we're going to begin planning out the Vtuber headgear. But for now, we just have blush tracking. And that works because I run on my own camera. Tear tracking is going to be good. I hope so. Beef Boy, thank you so much for the sub. How does tear tracking work? I will explain the VTuber headgear project in a lot of detail on Sunday, but also in some detail now if you would like. Would I say that iPhone hardware and ARKit is essential? No, absolutely not. I mean, for several reasons. One, there are VTubers like Cerber, who has the most minimal tracking possible, and she still manages to be extremely expressive and absolutely adorable. You don't actually need that much tracking, right? You just don't. So, first of all, you don't need it because you just don't, right? You can do triggering expressions manually, and it's not even really facial skills. It's triggering expressions manually. Honestly, that's enough if the face is really cute and has good rigging. So then there are plenty of other options. Plenty of people do fine with just like VTube Studio style tracking, right? And plenty of people do fine with like a few of those parameters tracked by other sources. So how can I explain this? You have many options when it comes to tracking, more than ever, right? If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you can get almost all of the ARKit shapes on just with a webcam. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking they need an amazing webcam, and that's going to give them better tracking. But at the end of the day, this isn't really about hardware. Vettel just uses a webcam? Well, yeah, I mean, his model is fairly minimal, right? What would you be tracking with VBridger on that turtle? And lighting doesn't matter that much either, right? If you're using an iPhone, what makes it good is that there's an incredible library and a ton of filtering. And the same thing is true if you're using, like, the NVIDIA version, right? It isn't really about your hardware. You can be a very good VTuber with basically a terrible webcam. Like, I have a pretty bad webcam, and I will often test with just NVIDIA on that webcam, and the results are about as good as an iPhone. You don't get as many parameters, but you get basically as many parameters. And again, it doesn't really matter what you can track if your model isn't rigged to respond to those parameters, right? So if you have the ability to track mouth XY, that only matters if your model has a mouth XY parameter. So if you're using a pre-made model that doesn't have all of those parameters, it doesn't matter what you can track. Yeah, your $20 webcam from 2012 does a good job. Yeah, no, Camilla expresses way more with Vettel's model though. Yeah, I mean, puppeteering is important, right? Basically on any model you're gonna have, let me go through what you're gonna have on basically any model. Movement. That's free and it's on every model. So one of the reasons why Camilla is way more expressive is, first of all, you'll almost always have eye closed. You'll almost always have mouth frown and mouth smile. And you'll almost always have movement. Now, he's not in the habit of puppeting a VTuber model. Camilla is. And you can tell this in the way that she moves, right? No one just bounces like this when they talk unless they've worked on that, you know? Yeah. So basically, whenever you see a VTuber moving like that, that's not their tracking, that's their puppeteering. And puppeteering matters a lot. I mean, everyone in my Discord can confirm the fact that prior to my debut with this model, I spent a lot of time in there just practicing puppeteering, having them ask me to make a face, having them ask me to respond to something, being given prompts, practicing moving in it in a way that felt natural. That stuff takes hours and hours to learn for a model. And I was still learning it with Fips, right? That was part of why those streams felt kind of stiff and awkward, both because, the rigging is not as free as this rigging, but also because, Camo, you were there in spirit. You're a store clerk being told to use an expired coupon. I'm looking at this real quick, and it seems like this might have expired, but
talented Ellie.
Thank you, J2 Space. I don't know if I am. I'm not the best puppeteer. I actually often forget to be moving as much as I should. And I think that another VTuber in this model would probably come off more expressive, but we do what we can with what we have where we are. And I do work very hard to use it appropriately and to make it shine, because it is an incredible model. I could try scanning. Okay. Well, it looks like it didn't go through. It looks like it's coming up as expired. So I don't know. I'm sorry. Have you ever model switched on a collab? I've played around with my friends' models because I've made a lot of models for people. Right? So I've often had to wear their models in the process of testing them and showing them how to use them. But I've never model switched like for a collab. Yeah. So anyway, that's an introduction to how all that works, how all that's tracked. There's an enormous tech stack behind every VTuber. So right now, on top of those parameters that I said, my heart rate is also tracked with a chest strap, although soon I hope to be tracking it with my VTuber headgear. And my heart rate is currently, oh my god, I told you guys, my brain is garbage right now. My blushing is also tracked, with my webcam. So I'm just analyzing that image. I have isolated the regions that blush, and I'm comparing them to the regions that don't. And VTuber headgear. So that is our current project. I am building a headband that will detect blush with heat instead of with webcam, which can be unreliable for any number of reasons. It will detect heart rate with an oximeter on the headgear itself, It will detect tears with an arm that sweeps under my eye. I will explain it in more detail. But it rests against my cheek, and the tear would have to roll along it, and in the process of rolling along it, it would connect subsequent contacts on that arm, and that way it wouldn't detect sweat or anything. How much does all the tech cost anyway? I mean, it depends on what you're doing. So, like, the tech is a phone. So if you have a phone, it's $0. If you have a phone, it's free. You don't even actually need a camera to be a VTuber. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can totally just set it so that, how much crying do I do? I don't know, I've cried. I've cried plenty on stream, have you not? How much do I think the new tracking gear will cost? Under 100. Under 100. That's just like not that expensive. These sensors are not expensive sensors. It's like we're talking about, like a thermistor, an oximeter, my brain is so dumb. Literally just 2 contacts. I don't even remember what else is going on there. But yeah, no, it's way less than $100. The battery is the most expensive part. Yeah, exactly, Wolf. So no, not very expensive. But also, like, I don't know, if it were, that's like part of what this is, right? You guys give me money and I spend it to make projects for you that you can watch. So, you know, we do more and less expensive projects. The dog was about 3,000. The car, the Neuro cart will be about 1,500-ish. And the car will be, you know, the price of a car. So that's, you know, non-trivial. Everything else, nah, I don't do a ton of expensive projects outside of that. A whole array of strain gauges for base position, that would be so excessive and unpleasant. Yeah, real car. That would be really, really insane and unpleasant to wear. But yeah, no, the tracking headgear should be fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna use GSR for sweatiness as well. So GSR sensors aren't expensive, don't worry. So yeah, with all of that, really cheap. Really cheap. But what I find really, really fun about that is, I don't know, I'll be able to track stuff no one else can track. I mean, we can already track blush, which no one else can track. We're very special here because we can track how much I'm blushing. But soon we'll be able to do it more reliably and more agnostic of lighting, which is nice because right now, it is way too dependent on lighting. I'm trying to see what my friends are up to. When we play game. When we play game. Bo's ghosting us. Bo's boasting us. Bo was singing a moment ago? Yeah, I believe it. We're all in there like ready whenever. And Bo is just silent. Not a single word from him. Bo's waiting for an invite? We've literally been here like, okay, when are you guys ready? What if I get a fever? I mean, when you have a fever, you are flushed. Consistently. So yeah, if I have a fever and I'm streaming, I'll be flushed, just like I am in real life. You assume no backseating? Nah, backseat all day. Backseat all day! I actually have it in my rules that you can backseat. Bro squad! Can't believe this Bo guy. This Bo guy is really pissing me off. I love Bo. I love Bo. He's like one of my best friends. Please be nice to him. I'm just being the worst. Where is he? Okay. Well, I'm giving up, honestly. I'm just gonna call and we're gonna see. He's playing Expedition 33. Isn't that the French game? Isn't that the game with the? Isn't that the French game?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Look who's here.
Hello?
Hi, Bo.
Hi, Bo.
Hi, I gotta turn menu up.
Everybody's been posting like, ready when you are. When are you guys thinking? And you've been silent.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a word.
Oh, I just figured that you guys knew I might have been live.
We're all live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah,
I
they
think we were
probably know
waiting.
that I'm ready.
I think we were waiting on you.
We were waiting on you.
Oh, my bad.
No,
I didn't
you're
realize.
good. You're good. I'm just being
I
I'm
was-
just being a bastard boy.
I was playing Hatsune Miku Project Diva waiting for you guys.
Yeah, I
so
heard.
was-
My chat
Yeah,
was
they
telling
told
me
you?
what you were up. I was like, "Where's Bo? Is he okay? He hasn't said a word." And they were like, "Oh, he's good."
Yeah, I was vibing.
I heard you were locked in.
What difficulty?
I can only do normal and then hard on some of them. I'm
Ooh.
trying to get better at it, but
That's pretty good.
yeah, thank you.
That's
I
our
appreciate
diva.
it. That's me. This is what I played when we
Hooray.
first met. And we
Yeah,
got in the
that's
call.
true. That was like our first
Yeah.
call together.
Yeah, I just played this and shared my screen, and you like actually did work, and I just played.
Yeah,
Project
I like
Diva,
made
Hatsune
your
Miku.
model while you like lore dumped about Vocaloid at me, and that was awesome. By the way, please never change. I
Yeah.
loved that, and I love you.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was our first conversation that we had. Oh wait, someone at me. Even oh, I didn't even realize that she made me even at me and was like,
Yeah.
whenever you're ready, at your average bow. I was sorry guys, I was locked in. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to play this one song for the bozos, so I kind of locked in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Oh.
What is it called? Megune or something like that? It's just glasses.
Can
is
you
what it's
sing it
called.
for
It's
us?
Oh.
I don't know Japanese, sadly. Otherwise,
You did
Uh,
like just the tune. Like
yeah,
just,
can you
like,
hum it?
something like that.
That's pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
I'm
part where she
satisfied.
whispers glasses really like seductively in your ear, and I forgot that she did that, and I was playing it, and she did it, and it kind of made me lose all my combos because I was like not expecting it, and like I was doing pretty decent, and then she like whispers glasses in my ears, and then I just missed like the next 6 notes because I was like, what the fuck? What was that?
Yeah.
So that is part of the song in case you're wanting to listen to it.
I heard you were kind of losing your whole entire mind about the French accents in the game you were playing.
Yeah, so I was playing. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because it's kind of a new game and I want people to experience it.
Okay.
But Shumimi recommended me it. Expedition 33, Claire Obscura. It's like I don't know if it's actually made by like a French company or not, but like
Yeah,
the
it is,
entire
isn't it?
game. It's I don't know. I don't know for certain. I don't want to say something and not know if it's true or not. But they
It
are
is
a
in
French company. My
fact
chat's
made by
saying
the
they are.
French. Yeah.
Okay. So I was playing it when I play games like that. Rather than having the English voice actors, I always prefer to have like the voice actors that speak the native language, because I really want to get like immersed in the world. So I was playing it.
And because French
in
accents
French.
are beautiful.
Yes,
Just,
and
like,
I did not realize that.
Very lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not realize that until I was playing it, and then the French accents all hit me at once, and I was like, guys, what if this is like, you know, some people like they really like Russian or like British accents, you know what I mean? They're like,
Ooh.
that's the thing. I was like, guys, what if this is like my awakening? Like, what if it's the French accent? Like, what do I
Wait,
do?
there are people
what if
who
this
like Russian
changes?
accents?
Yeah, I knew a girl that in high school that was obsessed with like Russian accents. Like,
That's wild.
yeah, she loved the sound of it. Like, it was like her favorite thing to yap about.
Wha-
Was like, yeah,
Huh.
because most kids really like the British accent because like Doctor Who and stuff like that.
I don't know, man. British accents. I don't
be
get
careful.
it.
We have 2 friends that are
Okay,
British,
okay,
so
okay.
let's
Cerber is an angel,
Hi, Simi.
and
actually
hi, Shuvi, and obviously,
Bonjour.
Oh. Well, that took away the whole
wow,
French I did,
wow,
thanks.
what's
Yeah,
this
that got rid of that
accent
for
I'm
me.
hearing?
Yeah, that ruined that for me.
Stupid. I heard you guys talking about French accents. I'm like, we really. It ruined it for you. Shut up.
Yeah, that
British accents accents are
something.
nice. I just don't. Okay, they don't sound that different to me. Maybe that's like a me problem. I think it's because my
What
dad is
doesn't?
British, so like it just doesn't. Like, my dad is British, so it doesn't. Like he doesn't really have the He sometimes a little bit, but like the point is just like I feel like that kind of makes it not special. You know?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, if you grew up with it, it's kind of you're numb to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
in a way.
Mm-hmm.
No, I get that.
I mean, like, it's a
Yeah.
skill issue. Like, I want to learn how to say sausage properly so that I can, stop torturing my British friends trying to make them teach me how to say sausage correctly. But it's just not, it doesn't, like, I don't know, it doesn't, like, hit me that way. Whereas there are other accents that do. I want to say, like, Brazilian Portuguese, that's a freaking accent.
I'll have to listen to it.
French accents,
I don't.
they're really nice. They're really nice, man. They're really nice.
Yeah, I really like the voice acting in French. Like, it does bother me a little bit though, because I think they intended the lip sync to be with the English voice actors for the game. So sometimes they'll like it doesn't line up properly, and I'm like, that bothers me because I feel like the French should have been prioritized at the very least, considering
Is this-
everything. But
Expedition 33. I assume I saw
Yes.
you playing it earlier.
yeah. I
frickin'
just
love
got
this game.
yeah, it's a lot. It's made me go through a lot of different emotions
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
quickly.
Oh, good.
What's the
Oh, yeah.
genre? Should I give it a try? I'm
Yeah.
looking for a game.
It's
It's-
turn-based, right? Like
Mm-mm.
turn-based.
But it's like it's still like you have to. There's quick time events during the turn base, so it's not like you just sit back. You have to like do stuff. The story is really good. It's a single player story game. And it's really, really, really good. You know what's funny? If you play like the version where they're speaking English, they will like speak English and they have like a bit of a British accent. But then like if they swear, they will swear in French.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, they would not translate the swear when they would swear in the game. They would say a
Yeah.
swear, and I'd be like, but it would just be in French, and I'd be like, what the fuck was that? What does
Yeah.
that mean? And the chat's like, that's a swear, Bo. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, they just did not
yeah.
translate what that meant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll like speak how they do, and then all of a sudden they'll go, "Oh, merde de putain," and I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god!" They just or when they say the French names, then they like really like they say it how you would.
Okay, so if they say something in French, don't repeat it because it's probably a bad word.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's only those two. It's not too bad. Actually, I don't know what putain means, but merde is just like
We got any French people in chat to translate for us?
Yeah, chat, what does
yeah,
this swear
please.
word mean?
I don't think it's anything that bad. I hope. God, I just said it twice, so I really
Yeah, you
hope.
did. I was gonna bring that up, but you just kind of
Oh,
brazenly
no.
just said
It's the
just said
D
it
word.
twice. It's the D word.
Dang!
No,
Oh man! You said you were gonna dang them to heck!
no.
I will say that my chat did a bet on how long it would take for me to start mimicking the French accent when I started playing it, and they're like, he's gonna do it within like the next 5 minutes, and I was like, no, I'm not. And then like 5 minutes in, not even kidding, I was like, clear, like that, and I was just like really butchering the language, but just trying to say it like they were, and they're like, yeah, they're like, all right, yeah, that sounds right for you, Bo, that you immediately gave in to the temptation.
Lucien.
Yeah, Lucien.
That was my spider. That was my spider. team.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a great name.
Genevieve. How is Genevieve?
Genevieve. She's wonderful, but I think she might be preparing to molt, which I'm very nervous about, but I'm hopeful that it might mean that maybe she'll get her leg back. Sometimes in a molt, they can recover a lost limb. And like, I don't know exactly how far that injury goes up. She wouldn't let me look at it very closely, and she's always on the move. And I don't know how it happened either, but yeah, she arrived here with 7 legs, and I'm sort of hoping that this molt might give her perhaps 8 legs.
We can hope.
How
We
do
can
they
hope.
just
That'd be
they
pretty
grow the entire
wicked.
leg, or did they grow like a little stump and then every mole is like a little
Yeah,
bit more of a stump?
That exactly.
Oh.
That's
You
cool.
have a bold. She's a regal jumper. I love bold jumpers. They're beautiful.
Yeah, that's cute. I didn't know that about. I didn't know they could regrow limbs.
Yeah. I mean, not always, but sometimes if you're lucky. So that's what I'm hoping for. She's very good. But yeah, no, it is weird that all of my spiders have had French names. I've never given a French name to any other pet. only spiders. And I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't even realize until people said it.
You know, I want to say because of
fixed
you,
them.
Ellie, I have been catching. So my lab, there's always a lot of spiders, a ton of spiders. I don't know why they like fall through the vents and stuff, like from the ceiling. They just fall onto the lab benches. But every single person in my lab hates spiders. I don't particularly like spiders, but now I'm feeling a lot braver, and I just think of them with a little French name. So I'll see a spider and I'll be like,
Aw.
okay, I'm kind of scared, but then I'll think about Geneviève or Lucien, and I'm like, all right.
Or
And then now I
Jacques,
have
my
a
first
dedicated
spider.
Jacques, that's so cute. And now I have a dedicated like tube that we normally use for like solutions and stuff, and I labeled it bug tube. And it's for catching spiders gently and then letting them out the emergency fire escape.
What are some other
Aw.
French names you've given these spiders?
I think classic Pierre,
Pierre.
Aw.
Marie-Ève. Oh, I think there was like one more little one, but he didn't let me catch him, and I'm like, okay, and I didn't name him. I didn't name him.
You only get a name if you get caught.
Yeah, only if you cooperate and let me like release you back into the outdoors because you're terrorizing my lab mates.
My joke that I keep making to everyone who comes over to meet my spider, which is several people so far, my endless name joke is just that she doesn't speak English, so you have to speak to her in French.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
I love that. I love that so much.
Salut, Jean.
Bonjour.
Tu es très mignon.
She is though. She was like cuddly for the first time yesterday, which is part of why I'm like, oh, she's preparing to molt. She was just getting cuddly. But yeah, no,
Same.
she spiders in general, jumping spiders, you know how they sleep, and you can tell when they sleep because they sort of like pull all their legs in, and they'll sort of wrap their second set of legs around them the way that a cat will like wrap its tail around, and they'll just kind of like go to sleep. And your hand is quite warm and comfortable, so they'll sleep in your hand. So if you get her into your palm, she'll often just like go to sleep there, which is so freaking cute. But at the same time, yeah, now she's gonna be busy for like 2 days at least.
2 days of no cuddle.
A busy girl.
Yeah.
Is it a common for a spider like her to like want to stay in her hand and stuff like that, or is that just like a particular personality that she has?
No, I mean for jumping spiders in general, broadly, you are like a warm tree that frequently has food. And like what could be better?
Tree.
Yeah. So like you are like interesting terrain to explore, and they're very curious little guys, and you're warm and you're comfortable, and they've learned that you're safe, and there's often food there, you know? So they're just like usually in a mood where if they see like they don't I've heard people say like, "Oh, my spider knows me." I don't know if that's true. Maybe. My spiders have never known me, but they have learned that like a person's hand is a great place to be. And so like if you put your hand if you open their enclosure and put out your hand, they'll just like jump into it and hang out there because it's a good safe place.
Aww.
That's
So-
cute.
You don't know if a spider can like recognize if it's like oh, I know that person, like that's the one that feeds me kind of thing, or do they?
I have no clue.
Like-
I've never
Okay.
seen them show any preference or like be scared of strangers. Usually once my spiders know that hands are good, then anyone's hand is good. So
Okay, I didn't know if they had like kind of like what a dog does, where a dog's like, this is mine, this is my human kind of thing.
I don't think that they do. But you know, what better could I ever aspire to be than a warm tree that frequently has food?
Yeah, someone
that's
a
one way to look
human
at it.
said the flesh tree provides.
The flesh tree provides, yeah.
It does, yes,
you
that
are
is
the
true.
flesh tree.
I'm the flesh
We're all
tree.
just flesh trees.
Trying to provide.
Sometimes providing for each other.
Aren't spiders poisonous is a fascinating question. The answer is and we're gonna be like a little bit like nerd mode here. I forget what my toggle is, so you're gonna. There we go. Spiders are typically venomous, not poisonous.
Are there any that are poisonous? Like genuinely,
yeah.
are there any that? If
Yeah,
you-
absolutely. So, there are plenty of poisonous spiders, but for the most part, what you're worried about, because I doubt you're trying to eat them, which I don't know, maybe you are, what you're worried about is venom, not poison. Poison hurts you when you eat them. Venom hurts you when they eat you. Now, there are actually... Spiders broadly have venom, to the same extent that you have venom. I can mute while I do this. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't need to...
Go ahead.
Oh, I want to listen. What
You
do
better
mean I have
not.
venom.
Okay, you have venom. You are a venomous animal. The enzymes in your saliva will cause some tissue damage as they begin the digestive process in your mouth.
Mm.
And that is why bites are worse than just punctures of other kinds, right? So, to that extent, yes, almost all spiders are venomous, and that's not because they're trying to bite you to hurt you. That's because that's how they digest stuff, right? They inject their venom turns stuff into a soup, and then they suck down the soup, right? That's how they eat critters. So yeah, if they bite you, which they would do defensively, by the way, there is no spider that preys on humans. The only reason they would ever bite you is if they were trying to protect themselves. If they do bite you defensively, some of that venom will get in. And a lot of spiders cannot even penetrate your skin with their fangs. This is the case with basically all jumping spiders. Salticidae, tiny, tiny little guys. The biggest one is like half an inch, not even. Now,
Cute.
well, Ignis, they aren't in English, so I don't know what you want from me. The question was posed in English, and I will answer it in English. Now, from here, right? That venom, even if they can get their fangs into your skin, right? Which is a big if. A lot of spiders can't. That venom is not medically significant, right? That venom is not gonna do nothing to you. It might be like a mosquito bite, right? Basically, for all spiders, that venom is nothing. I have harassed so many spiders in my life. I have spent a lifetime bothering spiders. I've been bitten very, very few times, and I have been just impolite to spiders. I have been bitten so little, and those bites were never very bad. The worst one of those bites was from a false widow. Now, false widow bites are very much like widow bites. And you might be thinking, oh no, widows, dangerous. If you're a baby or if you're an older person, they certainly can be. I wouldn't suggest getting bitten by a widow. It was
You're a baby, then yeah.
It was a radiating pain that lasted quite a while and hurt very, very badly. It was also extremely deserved. I had caught her and I was holding her cupped in the palms of my hands against my leg because I was like, if I tell anyone that she's in the car, they're going to make me put her outside, and I don't want them to put her outside. I want to keep holding her. The car went bump and she got scared and, she did what she could do. But for the most part, spiders really, really don't want to bite. And that's especially true if they have a spicy, spicy venom. There are spiders who do most of the damage that they do with their fangs, right? Jumping spiders are this way. But there are spiders who do most of the damage they do with their venom. And that means that they need that venom to be able to eat. Many a spider has died because they wasted their venom trying to ward off a predator. So, spiders really, really, really don't want to waste their venom on you. They need that to live. They need that to eat. Now, spiders that do have medically significant venoms, there are countably few. You should know what they are where you live. If you are going somewhere new, you should learn whether there are spiders with medically significant venom there and what they look like. With that said, they don't want to bite you. That is not their goal. You're quite safe. And people don't die from spider bites very often, right? There are some spiders that I would not handle, but I will and have handled widows plenty. I am not very afraid of them. I would be scared to handle a brown recluse. Overall, spiders can have 2 kinds of venoms.
Oh, there's so many of those in my area.
Yeah. Spiders can have necrotic venoms and neurotoxic venoms. Now, necrotic venoms scare me. Those are bad. If you get bitten with a necrotic venom that is medically significant, it's gonna leave a scar. It's gonna be unpleasant. If you get bitten...
My mom accidentally sat on a brown recluse when she was a kid.
Does she have a scar?
So it bit her. I don't know. I've not asked to see my mom's butt, but
That's
so
really
I don't know.
fair.
I can ask her.
That's so fair.
But you have to check your shoes sometimes, especially like in wooded areas or things like that. Just shake them out first, because it's not like they want to hurt you, but like for example, if they made a home out of your shoe, you might want to make sure that they get evicted before you put your foot in there.
Yeah. Before you make a home out of your shoe.
Yeah. and they say, "Get off my property, or I'll bite you."
Yeah, because Texas is a stand your ground state, so. Thank you.
They're called recluses for a reason, though. They really like, you don't see them very often. They hate being seen, but like if in your garages or stuff like that, it's their favorite spot. So you just have to keep an eye out and know where they like to hide.
Yeah. Neurotoxic venoms, I'm basically not afraid of them. They're just not that big a deal unless they are, right? Like you could die from a widow bite, but if you don't, there's going to be no lasting consequences, right? A widow bite might make you a little shaky, it'll hurt, might make you nauseous, but once you get over that, it's not going to scar. It's not going to cause you to, lose a finger, which a necrotic venom might. So neurotoxic venoms scare me a lot less than necrotic venoms on the whole.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
As Minion said, I love how if you think you got a scary spider bite, the doctor asks, "Did you catch it?" Like you have to bring them in for questioning, which is, first of all, very funny. Second of all, do you have to, should you bring, if something bites you, should you bring it with you? I mean, like, I know for, like, ticks and stuff, yeah, but
Absolutely.
I guess for spiders, should you... okay.
So, important thing to note, a lot of what gets attributed to spider bites, it's not spider bites. So, in most cases where people report spider bites, there was never a spider involved. They don't even claim to have seen the spider. Or they'll be like, "I saw a spider a week ago," It's not good. So what winds up happening is that people will attribute all kinds of things, including like acne, to like spider bites. And doctors have to see this all the time. So they're like, "Okay, show me the spider," because they're sick of it. They're really, really sick of it. Now, if you saw a spider bite you and your doctor, and then you got like the bite there and your doctor's being like, "Show me the spider," get a new doctor. Your doctor sucks. But I will absolutely, I will absolutely understand the doctors who are like, "Show me the spider," because they're really sick of people coming in with like, I don't know, freaking back knee and being like, "A spider bit my back." Also, doesn't Black Widow venom, anti-venom work once? No, that's a myth. It works better the first time, but plenty of anti-venoms are like that. And also, they probably won't even give you the anti-venom because you'll be fine if you are a healthy older child to adult. What was the other question? There was another one. Oh, yes, you should definitely, anything that bites you, take pictures of it, capture it if you can. A tick, if you find it on you, even if you don't think you were bitten, if you find a tick on you, take that tick, put a piece of tape on it, then put that tape on a note card, and then write the date on that note card and put it on your fridge and save it for months. Because if you come down with Lyme disease, you're going to want to take that tick in for testing. That's what you're going to want to do. And you're going to want to make sure the dates line up. And that stuff can take a while to manifest. So if you find a tick on you, be smart. Record the date.
So if I bite the shoe minions like a shoebotomy, right? They should take a picture of me.
I don't think I realized you did that with your mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I thought you used tools.
Yeah.
No, I just like zoom in all big and I go. The little nibble.
I thought the idea was that it was zooming in on you, and then you had like tools down below, and you
Yeah.
were zooming in to get like their head.
Look,
and
I'm
then you
so
were,
close
like,
to your head. My
Yeah.
hands
Oh,
down
no.
here are working with tools.
You're feral.
Yeah, I
No,
didn't.
I just nibble. I nibble their little heads.
You bit.
Oh, you're
you
feral.
bit them.
Okay.
Does
Yeah,
this mean I
I
should-
give them a
oh,
little
sorry.
nibble. Oh, so no, go ahead.
Does this mean I should stop biting my friends?
You bite your friends. We talked about this in my stream not too long ago. We talked about
do you
the epidemic
puncture
of people
skin?
biting each other.
No, I don't think so.
She's
Not
like
that
she's
I-
like
What do you
most
mean you-
spiders. Her fangs can't pierce
do
the
you-
skin.
Oh no, here's the real thing. What do you mean you don't think so that you've pierced the skin when you bit? Like you just
Not
you
that I
bite them and you
know
like fucking run away? Like what do you mean?
No,
Like
I don't know. I just like if I'm holding one of my friend's hands, I would just like to take their hand and like
What the
bite it.
fuck?
But stop! Don't make it weird.
I'm
know.
not making it weird. You're the one that's biting people. What do you mean don't make it weird? You're the one that's like
Sometimes you just
sometimes I hold
gotta
my friend's
bite.
hand and I just
I
just
sometimes
bite
will
'em. I
just-
don't-
I sometimes will just bite. I'll bite Rumimi a little bit.
I've never bitten
think
a
we talked about
person, but
this.
I love to bite stuff. There's just
just
like a
grab
lot
her
of stuff
arm.
I'll bite.
Did I bite
Let's
you,
go.
Ellie?
I don't think you've ever bitten me. I was thinking back to see. I don't think you've bitten me.
I don't think. I don't know if I have. I don't think I have yet.
Yet.
Yeah. That was a threat, by the way. I don't know if you-
This was actually a question that we were gonna ask you because I was saying on stream like, oh yeah, it took a long time, but I am normal about touch now. And they were
Yeah.
like, are you normal about touch? I would say I'm normal about touch. What would you say?
Yeah, I don't. You don't react very weirdly at all. I don't know. It's just kind of normal. I'm a very I have to keep myself in check because I am overly into touch. Like if my friend lets me or if I feel comfortable with them, I'll cuddle with my friends on the couch like nobody's business.
That's so sweet though.
So I usually have to keep myself in check. Like no, do
Like it's
not.
nobody's business.
Do not cuddle. They're not to that level yet. But no, anytime I hug you or anything, it's just normal.
Nice. See, chat. I told you. My phone isn't charging, and I don't know why.
Monka.
That's a no good. Okay, I think we got it. I think we
Such a
fixed it.
casual monka.
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 No, bro, I do not stream on Facebook Marketplace. Why are you asking me on Twitch.tv if I stream on Facebook Marketplace?
They just want to know if your portfolio was diverse or not. They didn't,
Do you multi-stream? Is
Do you
Facebook
stream on MySpace? Do you stream on Tumblr? Do you stream?
Do you stream on LinkedIn? Can I follow you there?
Yo, check my LinkedIn
wait.
profile.
This is something that I do so consistently is like if my friends aren't answering me and I need to know like when am I coming over? Like what time are we hanging out tomorrow? I need to know so that I can plan around it. And I'm not getting answers. I'll just start spamming them on LinkedIn with the auto-generated messages. I'll be like, I would like to connect. I would like to connect. I would like to connect.
Fine, okay, we can connect. Jesus.
And they'll open it because they're like,
No
oh my gosh,
way!
it's like a business thing. And then they'll be like, but then it'll be too late for them to back out.
Hello, welcome Raiders. Oh my gosh. Welcome.
okay.
Hi, Mystic Light.
I've only been
Wait,
bitten
who are
once
you?
in my life,
Do I
and
know
that
you?
was like in
I
middle
don't think I
school
know you.
with the girl I wanted to be
Followed?
with.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
wait. Hello.
was, like, my
It is
first
nice to
date.
meet you.
I think I
Wait,
told
what
this
do you?
on
What's your
stream
deal?
last time.
What's your
Yeah,
deal? I want to
and
know.
We got in the car
I
and
want
she
to know.
just bit me, and I was like,
Thank
okay.
you. I hope you had a
So
great
that's
stream.
been my
Did
only
she break the
experience.
skin or?
Okay.
I honestly don't remember.
Wait,
I
Cerberate?
feel like
This is not a Cerberate.
I don't feel like it was that hard, but there was like
This is a
teeth
raid
marks.
from Mystic Light.
Oh
Like
my
I remember
God,
that.
Oh, that's
No,
Yeah.
I don't leave teeth
That's-
marks on people.
Feels too, like
So you
it's
nibble
too
on
much.
people.
Are you
You know
Cerberate
them?
affiliated somehow? Or?
It's
You
more
do
like just
art,
touching
you were
teeth
playing
to
s-
skin.
You were playing
Yeah.
Expedition 33
So you do
today.
what my dog
Bo was
does.
just playing
Kind
that.
of
I heard that they
where
have
she like licks you and then she like keeps her
lovely,
tongue there against
French
you, like and just
accents.
stares at you, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I've heard it's quite
Hold
nice.
their freaking in my mouth. No.
What do you
I
do?
just-
So you wait. I want you to give me a play-by-play. You just pick up their hand
Wait.
and then you just put it in your mouth for like a fraction of a second,
I'm
and then
sorry
you
for
just
the
like.
mix-up. It's really nice to
You're
meet
putting
you.
Words in my mouth, ball.
I was just
You have
describing to you
play-by-play.
what I've
It's
gotten
very
from this.
lovely
so
to
go
meet
ahead.
you. I hope we can catch up sometime. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a collab, so I should get back. I should be polite and get back, but you don't know Summer. Oh, maybe you'll meet her. She's amazing. She's my queen. She's lovely.
A pro gamer whose name is Boaster. Anyway.
But yeah, it's really nice to meet you. I like your model.
When I lock in on a game, I'm the Boaster.
I don't know why I'm being so freaking awkward.
Can I get an
Hi.
I don't really give those out.
I'm opening it so that I can see. Oh my god, you're
have
so
to pay money for that.
freaking cute.
What the heck?
You're so freaking cute. Holy.
Well, you haven't been me yet, so I don't know.
If you put out
Chat,
a
you don't
poster,
even know.
you
You're
should
not
actually
ready.
name it a Boaster. That's so good. That's
Ooh.
so
Wait.
good.
Really good.
Wow,
Okay, we're going to
that's
the
really good.
about. We're
Okay.
gonna learn. She
Anyway,
made
first
the
off,
model?
It starts with like consent. Like, especially if it's from my
Excuse
friends.
me?
I'm not just gonna grab them and
I gotta bite you?
them. Like
What?
Yeah, basically, if I'm like holding their hands, if
made
we're on
the model
hand holding
herself?
friendship level, I'll be like, can I bite
Oh
you?
my god, you're so cute. God.
What the fuck? I think that'd be my response to that. If I was
And then I
the
would
first-
never ask you again. And then if they say yes, then I'll just take their like hand or their wrist or like their arm and like I don't know whatever part looks good to bite. And
Ew.
I'll
How do you determine what
Fucking
part looks
vampire.
good to bite?
That's a fucking vampire thing to say. Whatever part just looks the most, delectable, I guess.
No, not like that.
Itchy beard,
Usually
thank you
it's
so
like
much.
The, like the meat of the
Thank you
thumb.
so much for
part,
gifted.
You
Thank
like-
you,
oh,
Itchy
okay.
Beard.
So you're trying to find, like,
wrist, you know?
The meat of
You're trying to
the
find like a
thumb
place
part?
with meat on it. Like, you're trying to rip, flash, and tear meat. You're a werewolf, dude.
Rip and shred.
Well, you take it and like I don't know, you just open your mouth wide enough that only your teeth would touch it. Like I don't want to get there's no slobber. I don't want to enclose my mouth around. This is
Have you
nasty.
seen the
Clean
video
process.
of the raccoon
Yeah.
that walks up to the guy and then puts his hand on his like shoe and then runs away real quick? That's what you feel like you're describing to me with the way you're biting
Yeah.
people. You're like, I only let it get to my
Basically.
teeth and then I go,
Surgical.
ah.
Yeah, it's clean. It's a clean process. Take my teeth, open my mouth wide enough that only my teeth will touch them, and I just kind of like nibble, like put down enough pressure that you would feel like the same pressure as like a handhold, I guess. Like just enough that you feel like you feel my teeth, obviously, but I'm not like no marks are left.
Uh-huh.
Nobody would know that I bit you. Only we would know.
Okay, I don't know what you had to fucking specify.
Guys, wait.
Nobody would know.
You guys know when you like forget that your animal is an animal? Like you're just like kind of talking to your dog or cat and then you remember that they're a dog or a cat and you're just like, "Whoa, oh my god, I forgot that." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the opposite of that cuz I'm talking to a person.
Yeah, Minnie's kind of like those apps where you translate like what your dog or your cat might be saying to you. Like I get that
And
sometimes.
she's just
like,
she's thinking, "Bite. Bite."
no one would
guys
know
have
if I bit
never-
you. It'd just be our thing.
Shut up!
But you guys have never felt the urge to like, bite
No, I don't know
someone
what you
for
mean.
fun?
Oh, no.
Dude,
Okay, me and Shumi
Right,
meet
me either.
handshaking, biting people.
course. No,
It's
You
yeah.
guys shouldn't be
like-
handshaking. You
Yeah,
guys should be biting each other.
At the same time. Give me your hand. I'll give you mine.
That's how we
Why
shake
we do
hands.
it same time?
No, wait. I gotta. The server just raided into me.
Yo!
Yo! Hello, everybody. They caught me in the middle of playing Project Diva as I'm talking to you guys.
Hello.
I was like in the middle of like I was locked in. I was listening, talking to you guys, and playing Project Diva at the same time, and it kind of raided in. I was like, oh, I was like, my bad. We should probably share chats too,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right?
Oh yeah. Oh my
Does
gosh,
someone
why
send the
haven't we
link?
been doing that?
Yeah. You welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. We had a scary super horror raid. I hope it went well. I hope you had a lot of fun. I don't know what games you were playing, but I hope it wasn't too scary for you. As you guys know, I'm hanging out with my friends, Ellie.
Why'd
and
you
Minnie,
hesitate?
and... Huh?
My friends.
No, well, I don't know what you're
It
talking about.
sounds
I
it sounds like the way that you'd say that if you were secretly dating us to your parents and you didn't want them to know. I'm just gonna have my friend over.
Friends?
It was
my
for
friends.
no, it was for emphasis. That's the reason why. It was for emphasis. I had to pause and then emphasize that these are my friends.
My
So that's
friends.
what that was. It wasn't a hesitation or anything like that. Yeah, these are my friends. And we're gonna be playing Baldur's Gate, maybe. We could just also be yapping all day. I don't know. It depends on what happens. But yeah, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid server. Hope you had a great stream. All right, let's merge our chats together.
Get in here, Bo.
The way
Yeah.
said
You can say
friends.
please. I'm gonna leave now because you said it like that. I'm leaving now.
No,
You say
I
please.
meant it endearingly because we missed you, okay?
Yeah.
Can I get a please?
Gosh.
Please.
Please?
I'm getting in.
I like that. I liked Ellie's interpretation, but my interpretation of these are my friends is like you're with your coworkers that you kind of like.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
exactly.
These are my friends.
And it's like kind of a gamble. Like you're sort of looking at how they respond to be
Yeah.
like, are we friends?
Are we friends?
Well, I don't know. I don't know
Do
what
they
you're
like
talking
me
about.
calling us friends? Are we friends now?
Did we merge the chat?
Yeah.
We did. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
The she minions got some dancers, and so they're
I
schmoozing.
really like that they're dancing today. I thought that was really cute.
Mhm.
Aw, hee hee hee. See, she
minions
minions
so
so cute.
I feel like I didn't do the whole like physical touch thing for so long, and then I was really awkward and unnatural at it, and I'm only just getting to the point where I can like give a hug in a way that feels, I think, normal. I think it passes as like normal. Cause like I love my family. We love each other very much. We're very close, but we don't hug. Like we don't, there's none of that, you know?
Yeah.
You give quite good hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I will hold on to that forever and ever.
Aw. Meow.
I'm really thinking about. Sorry, I paused there because I was thinking about the
Thanks
emphasis
for
that I
the
accidentally
advice.
did. Like I was like, why
I'm
did
so
I pause?
glad. Thank
Like-
you.
Thinking
I'm
about
so
it.
glad it
Yeah,
helped.
like 'cause I was like, why did I pause? Like why? Like my brain was like, wait,
We're
and
gonna
it was
say
like, go.
besties, and then you were like, besties.
I don't know. There's a lot of different things that my brain went through at once, and I
My
was like,
acquaintances.
my acquaintances, my colleagues,
coworkers?
if you will,
My
my
coworkers?
coworkers. Yeah, my coworkers.
My
Today I'm hanging out with
business
my coworkers
partners.
today. Yeah, my business partners. You know, my yeah, I can't think of any other
Mama
words. I was trying to think of
Racing, thank you
another
so
one.
much
I
for
was like
10 gifted. Oh
companions,
my
and I was like, well,
God.
that's not equal to
Shared
confidant
hype train.
or
Shared hype train level
coworkers, so I
5.
couldn't really think of one.
Whoa.
Shared
Damn.
hype train.
Guys.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was looking at. I didn't notice that was a thing. Now I
Shared
guess if you
hype
give-
train?
Wow.
Yeah, so it shows you.
Yeah.
So they,
Whoa.
yeah, that's
What
interesting.
the
Actually,
heck?
yeah. So I guess if you can share it, it's like they're
It's
meant to
ours,
encourage everyone.
comrades.
Yeah, this is-
Our hype train.
Ours.
This is ours.
What the heck? How come it doesn't show
Who's
on
driving the
mine?
train?
Sirac, thank
my
you.
God.
Oh, we're up to level 7. Oh my god.
Wait, I
I'm
don't see the shared hype train.
You don't see
Oh.
it? It's in our
How come I
chat.
don't see it? Let me
It's in
refresh.
my
I see it.
activity feed. I don't really see it in the chat, but I see it on my activity feed.
I see
Oh,
it the
I
same
see
place
now. I
I
had
would
to
normally
refresh.
see. Yeah, a hype train.
I'll see
online.
if I can get it with the refresh, because I would like to. I would like to be able to see it in real time.
Yeah, the refresh saved me.
This crazy. Yo, I can see it
Thank you.
now.
Nice!
Level 8, guys. I'm weirdly invested in this.
Yeah, because it's ours.
It's
Yeah.
ours.
It's a
Oh my
community.
god, it's our train. Wow.
Tugga tugga. What? Malworks, thank you. Oh, should we be thanking? I think we should be thanking people collectively because
Oh!
it feels
I-
collective.
everyone
I've been
knows.
muting, but I
Yeah,
have no idea.
Malworks, thank you so much for
Hey, thank you, man, so much for the
gifted.
sub. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of Project Diva right now. I'm
He's like, I can't thank
My
you right
God,
now.
you
I'm playing
freaking
Project
dork.
Diva.
That's why you paused. Maybe you paused because you were playing Project Frickin' Diva and you couldn't say, these are my friends.
Friends.
You doing the thing, friends.
friends. Sorry, dude. I was Miku's singing her heart out right now, and I'm just trying to give her the attention she deserves. I'm not gonna let her just sit there when she's fucking singing her heart out.
Thank you for the thank you for
Wait, we should do a countdown, and we should all say thank you at the same time.
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
you count down.
And Dragos,
All right,
thank
we're
you.
gonna go and go. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Ellie, you were a little bit. You got a little excited, but.
I was really
No, she was
excited.
perfect. She was perfect. You be nice to Ellie.
Thank you.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
But Boomy, thank you
I
for
think being
gifted.
excited about it is
Chad
great.
Broski, thank you so much
I'm
for
excited about it.
gifted.
Perfect.
Oh
I'm,
my
I'm
god.
absolutely fucking smashing this
God.
Project Diva level for them right now. I'm giving them everything they fucking subscribed for.
Oh my god, thank you for
I
the
don't think
3,000
that's what
bits.
they
That's so many
subscribed
bits.
for, Bo.
Well, I don't know why else they're here. I'm gonna be honest. They're either here for Project Diva or Bust.
Bus?
I'm just whispering.
Bust. Bust?
They're busting?
They're busting. Yeah, well, hey, listen, leave the bozos alone. What happened over in my chat happens in my chat. All right. This is a bust.
Aye, Captain.
zone.
Yes, sir.
This is a bust safe zone.
I don't want any, not single part of that.
Why?
No.
They're just playing blackjack.
Buh.
Buh.
But,
This is a buff-free zone.
No.
Buh.
but.
What do you mean no?
We're buhing all we want.
God damn.
Wow.
All right, my bad.
But
Fucking lawbreaker. I'm too scared to go rebel against you because I'm afraid you might bite me. So like I don't want to say anything.
I only bite
Buh.
people that I love, actually.
Oh, my bad. I should be clear then. She fucking hates me, as we know. I'm all
So you
set.
meant that, like, I don't know. You said like I would bite you, I like to punish you or something. Like,
this
as a
must
threat.
be
never
that
said that. I
VTuber
literally
drama
never said that
people
word.
talk about all the time.
Yeah, I can't actually, guys. I'm glad we finally got this layer. I cannot stand mini. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. 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 Everyone, that was a joke. Google Docky. That was a joke. Okay. We all know that's not true.
My
I adore men.
experience with your average
Just the
bow.
hyper quick.
That's gonna be
That
a
was a joke. That was a
long.
joke. That was a joke.
That's gonna be a long
Good one,
document.
It was a good joke. Don't worry, it's a good joke.
Guys, what if
Are you
someone
big
just
crying right now?
released like my experience with so and so, and then it was just like an extremely wholesome account of their entire friendship?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That would be so sweet.
Someone
Wait,
did that.
Someone did that.
Someone did. Yeah, I saw it because I thought this other person was gonna get like canceled, and I was like, oh
Who
god,
was
Jesus,
it?
here we go again. I honestly cannot remember their name. It was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and they were like, they commented underneath of it, holy shit, you gave me like a heart attack. I think it was Mega.
Oh.
I think someone
yeah.
like did something to Mega, and they're like, my experience with Mega, and then it was just like, this is the best person I've ever fucking met in my life.
Yeah.
Like they have made me so happy,
It's really
and
cute.
I owe a lot to them.
That's really cute.
And yeah, and then yeah, Mega was like, you almost gave me a fucking heart attack. What the hell? Why would you do that? Like that's like, you know, with like a laughing face. So
Dude,
I have seen that, yeah.
There is like this weird thing because like I've never been cancelable before. Like no one cares to cancel like a random robotics engineer, right? But now I feel like all of us are of a size where we could theoretically be canceled. And I don't think any of us have done anything canceled, but there's a way that like you start thinking about your life in terms of like, what's the most problematic thing I've done? You know?
I
And
feel
you're
like
like,
I'm pretty problematic.
what
You know,
would
I
that
feel like
document have in it? You know?
I
And
feel
like,
like I speak before I think a lot, and I feel like, you know,
Yeah, I bullied
goof off a little
spiders.
bit too much.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Well, that's
pretty
what we
fucked
love
up.
about you.
yeah, you're a goofy guy. That's your appeal.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do my
I was
best.
gonna release my experience with Ellie Mini.
Okay, that's
No, not
entirely
from Gal.
fair because I'm a weird guy about Gale. I can't
I
be
mean-
normal about him. I can't do it, man.
I feel like Gail's experience with Ellie Minibot is just gonna be all heart eye emojis. That better be
I can see
what
it.
is, you know?
Oh,
Holy
Oh, I want to show you guys
fuck.
something. I made
Sorry.
a new. No, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was muted. I'm so sorry. I thought I was muted. I'm so sorry. Sorry, there was something happened. Something
Holy
happened. I swear to God, I thought I was muted. That's
What just
actually embarrassing. I'm
happened?
sorry. Continue.
What just happened?
Continue. No, continue. It's fine. We're not gonna.
no, I would really like to. Can someone type it in chat?
No, chat. If you do that, I'm banning you.
Yeah, just
Please do it fast and we can see it before they delete it.
What the fuck?
Just do it fast. Like, everybody say it at once, they can't delete you all.
Chat, be a real one for me. Please, I need you to be so real with me. They're not gonna say it.
cowards.
typing.
I'm waiting. Oh, I was gonna say
No.
I made a new thumbnail for Baldur's Gate with all of us, but then the only companion I didn't cover up was Gale, and then I put Ellie right next to Gale.
Because someday,
Aw.
because I'm gonna kiss him in real life.
Yeah.
In real life?
In real life.
In real
yeah.
life.
I'm
Holy
gonna
shit,
kill.
technology.
I'm excited for you.
I'm gonna kiss Gale of Waterdeep in real life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I be
Wow.
invited to your wedding?
Of course, you guys are gonna be there at my wedding.
Me too. Hold on, I'm gonna say hello to Ridders.
Okay.
Icarus, I'm
Like,
so
I'm
sorry I
mute,
missed
you're
that.
embarrassed.
Thank you so much for 5
Yeah,
gifted.
you guys are not invited in this
No,
conversation.
I'm just shy. I just want.
It's okay,
Thank you
it's
for
okay.
the raid.
Wait,
I hope you
who's
had
the
a good
raider?
stream.
Who raided?
Marv Tillock raided on in. Thank you.
Hello.
I
Nice to
appreciate
meet
it.
you.
Hello, welcome.
What's their
I,
deal?
Unfortunately, don't have my ukulele here with me right now.
Wait,
which feels
wait.
like a crime.
Hello,
My name is Shumi. I am a brain, and I like to sing.
So please, oh please,
Please
please
stay
stay
with
with
me.
me.
I'm very desperate and not lonely right now because I have 3 of my besties, but other than that, I'm pretty lonely. Stay with me. Please. Who knows that my
I just be your thing. No one said anything about my profile picture, and that's kind of pissing me off. I'm gonna be honest. Would you
I
guys please
noticed it
acknowledge?
when I
I almost
joined,
did.
but
It's really good.
I
like
know.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
He looks
Hey,
like
Shumi,
a dog
record your
that
vocals.
said, I sent you
I'm sorry,
a picture of
I
my
will.
biscuit. Please respond.
No, unironically, Minnie, that's not what you think. It's a female dog, and its nipple looks a certain way, and
I'm sorry. What?
Can I just send the image? I'll immediately delete it. Wait, no,
I don't
okay,
want you to
my
send your dog nipple image.
No, well, come on, man. What do I only got to see it? That's kind of fucked up. I thought we were friends. Don't friends share things?
Oh, you found it. Like
I
I
don't
don't.
wanna-
This is
I
what I'm
don't
talking
want to
about,
see
Kat.
the dog nipples.
This is what I mean. You try to share things with them, they
I'm
don't want to
sorry.
hear
Is this? What?
I'll share it to you, Shimi. You want to see it?
No.
I'm gonna go get an orange. She
fuck?
made me enjoy the dog nipples, I guess.
What the
I
fuck?
don't want to
Shumi,
see.
can you cover my eyes and tell
What
me when
the
it's
fuck?
done?
I'm not gonna post it. Fine, whatever. I'll show my chat then. Whatever. We'll have a fun time and we'll laugh. That's fine.
You're gonna
The
show
way you
dog
prefaced
nipples on
it.
your stream.
It's not entirely dog nipples, but the nipple is a key feature in it. Yeah.
The way you like introduce this image is so it's a
I
female
literally-
dog and her nipple is.
I literally
was like,
cannot.
"That's enough."
I cannot describe it to you in any other way. Like there is no other way to describe it to you other than. I'm not showing you guys. Why are you crying? I'm not gonna post. I'm showing my cool new friends, aka chat, that like and support the things that I want to show them. They love them. They go, "Wow, Bo, you're funny. Thank you for showing us that." Here, chat. I'm gonna show you this. You guys are gonna love this. Okay, check this out. Here's the image, right? Now watch this.
I'm looking at chat's reaction.
Ready, chat?
Somebody in your chat said, "I'm here for nibs."
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The slow reveal.
Look at this.
You seem to be in pain.
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of alms right now. I'm seeing a lot of alms. I'm seeing a lot of
It's
first-time messages. A lot of
average.
people are
She's
following
just
me
like
right now.
For real?
I don't know. It seems like everyone is loving it right now.
Wait, I said that one too to me. I was like, what?
Wait, what did someone say?
Someone said she's just like me for real.
You need to see a doctor.
Thanks,
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Someone said, thanks, server, for sending us here.
They fucking love it here. Are you kidding me? Listen, I've said this a lot with my community. I am very different than all my friends. And sometimes not in the best way. But I am very different because you can go to like any of your guys' chat and you will get idle top tier VTuber. And then you come
What?
over here and I'm playing
I don't think is
Project
true,
Diva
Bo.
Hatsune Miku,
I literally listened.
and I have a
to,
dog nipple on my screen.
I listened to a song, and the song said music that makes you poop, and we listened to it, and the entire
poop?
time the Shu minions were like, "Oh, stop it, Shu Mimi, I'm gonna poop," and then I was like, "I'm not gonna." And then I pretended that I shit myself. I don't think that's proper.
All right, well that makes me. Well, I didn't know you had poop escapades today, so I was not aware that that was like a new line that you were crossing. So maybe I would have taken that back if I knew you were doing me.
Is a sparkling idol, a sparkling say-so idol.
Yes.
She shit herself live on stream.
No, I didn't. I said it was a joke. I said it was a joke. Come on, Shu minions.
Come on,
Come on.
Shimini, you guys know
You
I
were
was playing.
pretending.
Come
I
on.
was.
They were not pretending, Shimimi. They took solace in that you shit yourself, and they shit themselves, and they realized this was a joke now, and now they feel like they made a fool of themselves. This was fucked up.
Oh yeah, thank you for the link to the music if you need to poop.
Oh great, let me listen to this.
Don't listen to it, Bo! Don't listen to it. It's too dangerous.
There's actual pain in your voice.
Yeah, I gotta BRB real quick. I'll be.
No.
Guys.
Can't. On the toilet.
Another
Bobby
one.
said hi.
Another casualty.
How do you know I'm going to the toilet?
I thought we were a united front. Did I poop my pants for nothing? Yes, you did.
That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. I like how this
Has
says
anyone
guaranteed by
ever
viewers.
pooped their pants for something? I think that you can only poop your pants for nothing. I don't think there's like a noble
Maybe-
goal
what
you can
about,
be
like,
working
a stool
towards.
sample, you know?
But you don't do that in your
For your
pants.
pants?
Oh, right, just not your pants.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
can't
Anna.
think of any noble reasons to poop your pants.
What if someone was like the love of your life? You gotta shit your pants right now.
Then that's not
Would
the
you-
love of your life. Find a new one. Find a
No,
new
I meant,
love
like,
and
no,
or
I
life.
didn't-
Okay.
No, okay.
Maybe
Well, I
said
feel like
easy
I
too
feel like
quickly. Maybe
we
I agreed to.
I feel like we misinterpreted what I was trying to get. Like, this is not the love of your life asking you to shit your pants. This is someone that's saying for you to save the love of your life, you need to shit your pants.
Wait, so they've got like a gun to the head of the love of my life, and they're like,
Gale.
I
And
will
there's-
kill the
and-
love of your life if you don't
Shit yourself. Shit yourself right now. That's
Easy
what they're screaming
peasy.
at you. Easy. Wow. What do you mean easy? What are you?
Dude, I
Easy
don't think
peasy.
I could.
I'll do it
I don't
immediately.
think I could do that on command. I'd
Same,
be like, I'd be
same.
too
I mean, I'll try
nervous.
my best.
I'd be like, you have to bring me a coffee or something. Like, like you know, like you gotta fucking make a run down to Starbucks, and then like I can do this. Like I'm willing to do this for you, but you gotta go to Starbucks first.
Gun still to your love's head as they
Yeah.
walk into the Starbucks. Like, hey, we need something real
Like, hey, I know
caffeinated.
this looks crazy.
give me, like,
I know this
ice
looks
cream.
crazy. I need to shit myself. So give me like whatever you can that would just make me shit myself. Like I just like I'm begging you. What a fucking crazy subject we're on right now. What a
Yeah.
crazy ass streamer subject.
This is what I was saying about like I don't want my boss to find my channel. Like people are saying like, oh, wouldn't be a big deal. He'd see all your robotics projects. It'd probably be a good thing. He likes VTubers, and it's like, yeah, but he's also gonna see this.
I mean, maybe he'll find it endearing. Maybe he'll be like, oh, look at that little goofball. You know what I mean?
Talking about
I mean,
poop.
I don't think.
My
Well, I mean,
dad
everyone
thinks
does
that, like,
eventually.
My dad thinks that I like teach people about the brain and like sing sometimes.
Hey, you
You
do.
know,
You
and,
do
like-
both of those things.
I haven't been able to explain to my mom what I do. Like she knows what I do and she's seen it.
She's
but, like,
seen it, yeah.
Like, yeah, but like I feel like if she was to sit me down and be like, describe what you do to the other family members, I would not be able to do it because I'd be like, I don't know. Like I don't know what I would even say. Like I just talk to people. I run a radio show. That's what I would say.
Yeah, you run a radio show.
Yeah.
Easy.
Basically.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
basically what I have to do.
educational robotics content and music,
That is
and
true.
sometimes I talk
Mhm.
about pooping your pants with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
A spectrum, really, if you
Mhm.
will. It's,
I think-
Yeah.
I think now this is something that me and Ramimi have like theorized together. How close you are to someone is fully determined by how long you would wait to tell them that you shit your pants.
Now, okay, that feels like the extreme. I feel like how close you are with someone is to be like, I'm going to shit my pants. is what I would argue. Like,
No, let's say it just creeps up on you, right? Like it's not like
is that a thing
it's
that
happening.
happens?
I don't know,
like,
because
you just
also
sit
I
one
feel
day.
Like, this is like a scenario where it does.
Okay.
Once you've done it, the shot's out of the bag. Like, I don't think you can hide that. I don't think it's gonna matter if you tell. Like, I wouldn't need to be that close to someone to tell them at that point. But I feel like if you're like, I'm gonna shit myself, that is a secret that I would only tell to someone very close to me. I think.
Yeah,
but
right? Like,
what
I
if
feel-
what if you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I shit my pants, and then so would you tell them before you checked?
Well, why
Or
would you say
tell
that?
them-
Yeah, why
How
would
do
you say?
you
Wouldn't you
know?
just go
How
to
do
the
you not
bathroom and just
know
like
if you
check
shat your
first?
pants?
I don't know.
Wouldn't you know? Because there would be shit in there.
Well, I don't. Well, to be fair, I had a friend that shit themselves in middle school, and he was like, "I don't know if I shit myself," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "I don't know if I've shit myself," and then he went to the bathroom and came out and was like, "I need you to cover for me because I've shit myself."
Yeah. See, so do you tell them before or after you find out?
I think after,
You shit
because
yourself? Let's say you're in a call with 3 other friends and you shit yourself.
is
How long
this
do
you?
you
Is this a
wait?
cry for help? Are you?
How
You
long
can.
do you
Did you
wait
shit
until
yourself?
You tell them.
Did you shit yourself? I need you to know. I need you to tell us right out.
No,
Did
that
you
was
just
a
shit
joke.
yourself?
That'd be funny. That was a joke.
I know. I'm just playing the bit with you.
It's a joke.
It is a joke. And you're like, anyways, I got a BRB real quick.
She listened to that song. It was too dangerous.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was, yeah. I only got like a second in, and it was bad. So I don't know how you got all the way through that. You're very brave. But I'll tell you, you're brave and you're strong.
Oh, I think
I definitely feel like I would not tell a person if I unless I knew I shit myself. Like that would be like, because I feel like at that point you have to, right? Like there's a
Yeah.
point where you have to kind of just throw your hands up and be like, hey, I know we're on our first date, and I know I've been trying to like be really romantic and like really like nice and like charming, but I shit myself.
I
and
think
I'm
I'd
just gonna
just
be honest
jump
with
into
you.
a river. I don't think I'd tell anyone. I think I'd just be like, well, goodbye.
It's
Just fully
almost
throw yourself in.
impossible to unshit your pants.
Yeah, I think you just go,
Almost.
I gotta go.
It's like, here's the thing: is that if I understand that, like, I gotta go, right? But then that person could be like, oh fuck, did I blow it? Like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, God damn it, was it something I fucking said? And then you have to just be like, eventually you have to just let them know that I shit myself on our first date. Like, because you're gonna be like, I thought I blew
To
it.
say that, I feel like you could be like, oh, I'm not feeling too well. I'm gonna go home. Oh.
That's like immediately after the I do's, though. You know, like it goes like I do,
Once
I
they're
do,
locked
I
in.
did.
I do.
Once you're locked in the marriage, you'll be like, by the way,
It's so good.
on our
shit
first
myself.
date.
It's like, no, you need to have the scene where like they lean in and they kiss each other and it's really passionate, and then they pull away like a few inches away from each other's face and they go, by the way, on our first date I shit ourselves. And they go, what? And they go, wah, na, 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 and you can't
They
hear anything
walk
else
back
after that.
down
so you
the
just have to,
aisle.
like,
Everyone's
yeah.
cheering and clapping.
Yeah, and so you can't hear what else they said. All you heard was, I shit myself on our first date. And you go, what? And it goes, blah, 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 nah. And then you're like, what the fuck? Like, that's the way I would do it.
Kozo said, you too.
Yeah, you.
You too.
That's how you knew they were meant to be. That's how you knew they were meant to be. Yeah.
Dude, I'm learning
That
to
would be
eat
a
things
crazy
in a
story.
more normal fashion. I used to really hate using silverware, and I would usually eat with my hands. And one of the things my sister said was like, if anyone ever falls in love with you, you cannot let them see you eat spaghetti until you're married.
You don't wait, no. You don't fucking like
I don't
like
eat spaghetti with my hands anymore
like an
because
excavator, like
because
digging out like
because I'm
soil.
trying to win Gail's heart.
When's the last
But you
time
did,
you ate
though,
spaghetti with your hands?
is what I'm getting.
Ellie?
Okay, I mean I ate spaghetti with my hands like a week ago, but like
A week ago?
there was no one there.
You
I live alone.
You made it sound like it was a long time ago, and then you're fucking telling me it was a week ago that you got
Okay,
a
in
bowl of
front of
spaghetti
other
and you went,
people, I
"Time
ate
to eat."
spaghetti with a fork the last time I ate spaghetti.
I don't think it matters if it's in front of people or not, Ellie. I think
matters
it's just
a
the act
lot.
of you using your hand.
I think it's the thing is it's for me it would be a sensory nightmare with how much sauce and how squishy, you know, like
Yeah.
Well, I would just wash my
so
hands
messy.
after. I kind of like to get
I
my
know,
hands in
but
there.
Oh, oh.
The way he said, oh.
I don't know. I felt something in my stomach. Like I felt it twist a little.
I mean, if no one's around, I guess do what makes you happy. But also,
I'm judging
for
you,
me
for real, though.
personally, I don't think that I I could take it. Like, there's some things, like, I'm with you. Like, eating with your hands is so much more freeing
Oh my god,
than
it's so
having
good.
to use, like a fork or something.
I
With
hate when there's
spaghetti?
metal in my mouth. It tastes weird and bad. I don't like feeling it.
What
I don't.
about,
I
like-
hate it if it's on my
I feel
tongue or
like I
on my
don't-
teeth.
What about a
I feel
different
like I-
texture, like plastic or wood?
Wood is
Yeah, what about
fine. I
that?
like using chopsticks, but like wood forks and
Mm.
wood spoons are useless. They're trash,
Well, then
garbage.
use chopsticks for spaghetti, girl.
Okay, but
Yeah,
like
I use
use your
chopsticks for
hands.
spaghetti.
I don't always have chopsticks on hand, so like.
Do you want me to buy you like a set of chopsticks?
Look, here's the thing: is like the fancy, nice chopsticks have the same problem as like spoons and forks. It's only like the cheap, rough wood takeout chopsticks.
Ah, okay, I see.
So like, I'm not
like
gonna.
the more polished.
Yeah, the
wood
more polished
chopsticks.
ones are weird and smooth on your tongue in a way I don't appreciate. So
Hmm.
usually I just use my hands.
I feel
I
like
just
I don't
can't
really.
understand it if it's sauced. I just imagine it in between my fingers and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
really
that.
bad. Okay, you gotta stop.
Like, yeah, like for me, I have to use a.
I'm not reaching it and
I'm
making
with
a
you. Sometimes-
fist. I'm not like
sometimes,
I'm not like bear. It's not on my palm. You do
No,
it like
it's
like pointer
But how
and
do you-
thum. Pointer and thumb. You just grab a
So
noodle
you're picking
and
up
that's not so
individual
bad.
strands of noodles for a whole thing of spaghetti and eating them that way?
yeah.
Does it take you like 3 hours to eat a fucking bowl of spaghetti? Like, what do
Yeah,
you
but
mean?
I'm not on the clock.
What the fuck?
What am I gonna
I
get
feel
my
like-
pay docked, man? I got time to slow eat some spaghetti.
Are you eating cold spaghetti though? That's another thing.
Yeah,
right?
usually.
How
I don't
Because
even.
the thing is, like,
this doesn't
I'm
even
never
surprise me.
gonna make spaghetti. Like, I haven't cooked in my life. I don't even know how. So if there's spaghetti in my fridge, it's because I went out somewhere and someone was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna take my spaghetti home. You want to take my spaghetti home?" And I took their spaghetti home, and now I'm eating it cold the next day out of the fridge with my hands while I watch, videos
You're like
about.
a raccoon.
You're like a
know what I mean?
raccoon.
You're like a raccoon.
Mini bites.
You're, you know.
why are you throwing her under the bus?
I'm just saying. If someone's a raccoon.
Yeah, that was kind of a crazy. That was a kind of a crazy like mini bites. Like,
This is what I'm gonna
like,
get canceled for.
alright.
This is what's gonna be the contents of that Google Doc.
Why are you guys looking at me? Mini bites, people. What the fuck? What, we go back talking about that.
I had your back too.
Yeah, that's the other crazy part. Is that she was kind of like, I understand, and she was also sitting there in silence. Like there was not a single fuck. Like I don't
I'm
think
sorry
I even
to
heard
those
her
of you who
breathe, and
trusted
were like,
me. I'm sorry to all of the code bugs. I've truly disappointed you today. I'm sorry to all of the friends that I betrayed.
That GPT apology. I'm not believing that.
Talking, and it's just I eat
I didn't
spaghetti
even register
with
that
my
you threw me
hands.
under the bus because I didn't think that was possible. I just
No,
stood there
I'm
like, surely she didn't. Like, did you say
I'm
many?
just-
Like, M-A, like
I'm
a
just
lot
saying,
of bites on her
'cause
spaghetti or
To
something?
be
To be fair, I thought
specifically,
that too.
to be specifically called a raccoon after there was so much discussion between two other people in this call about biting earlier. I've never bitten a person in my life. I'm just saying. I've bitten myself by accident, but like
Oh.
What?
when you accidentally bite your
First
tongue.
time I bit someone was when my friend
Oh,
said, "I bet
okay,
you won't
yeah.
bite me," and so I bit him.
And did it awaken something in you? Did that activate like a neuron in your brain that you were like, I can't bite people? Was that what it was? Was
Yeah,
it someone
was
saying,
like,
I bet you can?
"Whoa."
Also,
I mean,
that's
like,
a
don't
weird
challenge me.
thing.
Yeah, because I think we were arguing over like a TV show or something, and I was like, "I'm gonna bite you," and she's like, "No, you won't."
That's actually
It's like, yeah.
terrifying. That's terrifying because I could see you sitting on the couch and they're like, I'm like, no, you won't. And you go, ah, like you like fucking like lunge at them. And then they're like, oh my
I
God.
like grabbed their wrist and their arm, and I went.
Jesus, you're a fucking, yeah, you know what? We need to talk about you a little bit more. We need to talk about you a little bit more. I feel like everything I learned about you, like every new thing is like, we got to talk a little bit more about
I just
it.
want to
'cause, like,
know, like, how was this
You just
person your
talk, like-
friend if they were willing to bet that you wouldn't bite?
yeah, that felt like
know.
that felt like that was like they might have wanted to be bit. Like, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. Like, that's like
What?
one of the things. Like, ha ha ha. Like, you wouldn't like kiss me, kind of thing. And it's like, ha, you wouldn't
What?
bite me. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't say that.
Excuse me. Why did everyone just start yelling? What the fuck? I literally could not hear anyone
Who
because everyone
the
got so
frick
loud
is like,
and Discord,
haha, you
like,
wouldn't kiss me? But also, but I think that they just didn't. I think they just didn't know who they were dealing with. I think that they just didn't
Yeah.
realize her power level.
Yeah,
Also, it's not like they brought it up like first, you know?
yeah. I was like,
You
"I'm
know?
gonna
It's
bite
like,
you,"
oh,
and they're like, "No, you
I'm
won't."
gonna freaking bite you. Yeah.
I was just trying to
It's
make
not
a
different.
comparison. I didn't
It's
expect
like-
everyone to
No,
jump.
no, no, no,
to
no.
the
It was
defense
funny
about
though
this.
because
I was just
you know
making
what
a
I was-
comparison.
You know, I was imagining just like it's quiet and it's like, bet you
wouldn't
wouldn't
bite me,
bite
though.
me. It's like what?
Sammy, but you wouldn't bite me. That'd be so crazy.
I can't even play with that bit. I'm not even gonna touch that. I was like, I was gonna add on to the bit, and I was like, after what just happened, no, I can't. I
No,
can't.
Bo, it's
What are you
okay.
gonna do,
Listen, if
huh?
one of us is getting canceled, it's me. We already know this. But it's okay
Why?
because
I'll
I'll
race
just
you.
what? Because I
I'll race you.
betrayed I betrayed Minnie. I
It's okay. It's okay.
I left
Sammy,
her
I'll
alone in
accept
Raccoondom.
I mean, sometimes they travel in little families. You know, we can all be
That's
raccoons
true.
together.
Guys, have you seen the
raccoons
video?
hold hands?
Okay, first of all, yes, they do. But second of all, have you seen the video? So you know how raccoons will like wash their food before they eat it?
Yeah.
You talking about the
that's
cotton candy
okay.
thing?
The cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they eventually did give. They did like give the raccoon a cotton candy that he got to eat eventually.
That's good.
But then they were like,
Thank
"Don't
you.
wash it."
Stop.
It's so sad.
But
Stop
they told
having
him
good
that?
hygiene.
No, they just blocked him from like I think they like blocked him from any like water nearby. So then
And he
he's
was like,
I
okay,
guess I'll
fine.
eat
I
it."
guess I'll just.
He's like, all right, I don't know what
eat
the
it.
fuck your guys' issue is, but
Yeah.
I guess thing keeps eating my food, so I guess you're onto
Like,
something.
Oh, okay. This is kind of good.
Now that one raccoon's gonna develop a habit of not washing their food, like, and all the other raccoons are gonna be like, "Why are you not washing your
You
food?" He's like, "You don't
nasty."
understand."
You're gross.
Yeah, you're gross, bro. Ew. And he's like, "No, you guys don't understand. The water eats your food." And they're like, "What the fuck are you on about?" But listen, there's nothing wrong with raccoon behavior. You know what I mean? If you wanna open palm grab spaghetti, and you wanna bite your friends, then I think that's the reason we're VTubers. You know what I mean? I feel like this is prime
'Cause-
VTuber behavior. You know?
You gotta find your raccoon trait.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, chat. What's your raccoon
So-
trait?
I'm reading Wombo's comments. So we got hand
Yeah!
spaghetti, dog nipple, biting people, and shitting yourself. So my thing is shitting myself.
Oh, that's
I don't want
unfortunate.
mine to be shitting myself.
Which one is weirdest? I'm also curious. Can we get a poll for that? I would like that.
Which one is weirdest? Shitting yourself
Yeah.
or biting
No,
someone?
which topic of conversation has been weirdest, right? Hand spaghetti, poop in your pants,
Oh,
biting
You really hit all the
people,
bases.
or dog nipple.
yeah.
Okay,
All the
dog
moderators,
nipple-
we need a poll. All of
It's
those
funny.
options.
Chat saw it and they almed. So I get a pass for the dog nipple.
You guys need to stop encouraging him. You're leading him down a dark path.
What are you talking about? They love it when I randomly pull up images on my stream and just go, oh, and then they alm. They love it.
I didn't think the hand spaghetti would be that controversial, honestly.
It's the
I think
fact
it's
that
just the
like
idea that it's
sauce
spaghetti.
If it's like
Yeah.
something that is unsauced or even like
Yeah.
it's something that's wet
Butter,
and with your
butter
hands.
noodles, like plain noodles, not as weird. But when you put the sauce on them, I just imagine the sauce getting on my hands.
Yeah.
If it was
I don't
anything
know.
else, I think people would like maybe I don't know. I feel like I don't know. But
Rice,
spaghetti
I feel
definitely
like,
feels
is
weird.
better to eat with your hands. You know.
Hand
Um,
getty, dog nips, biting people, pooing self.
Self.
So far,
Well,
hand
maybe-
getty's in the lead. I'm fascinated by this. I feel
Is
like
this per
pooping
chat?
yourself
It
is
is
way
your own-
weirder.
Your own chat, right?
I think it's just my own
mods
time.
wrote biting people, hand
Okay, yeah.
spaghetti, shiz yourself, or dog nipple.
I mean, everyone shit themselves at least once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when
No.
you're a baby.
Oh well, I
Yeah,
guess
that's
not
what I'm
since
saying. Yeah, when you're a
babyhood.
baby. Yeah, like everyone shit themselves. Like they can say I know I haven't, but you were a baby once and you shit yourself, you little idiot.
Yeah.
Can I
So-
tell you? Can
But
I tell
within
you
your
guys-
memory, though.
Can I tell you guys a story?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it about pooping yourself?
Hit us with this
No, I didn't actually.
super
shit
secret
myself.
story.
Okay, I'm
But it-
Just
ready.
between us, no one else is here, so you're safe.
Okay,
Just
so-
go ahead and let all the secrets
So-
out.
one day I was flying to go visit my friends. And I was flying with Rumimi, and so I'm very lactose intolerant. Before we got on the plane, we had like a cheese pizza and poutine.
Great choice.
Lenka.
Excellent choices.
Mistakes. But I was
Right
like, it's
before a
never been a
flight.
problem before, you know? And then like it's like a 5-hour flight, it's all fine, and then I was like, my stomach kinda hurts. I'm gonna go use the washroom. The second I decided to do that, the intercom turns on and they're like, please don't leave your seat anymore. We're about to land.
Yeah, they saw you.
And
That was targeted at you, by the way.
Now let me just spoil it. I did not poop my pants. However, it was
What the
the
fuck?
worst half an hour I have ever experienced. You know the worst part? On the return flight, before we got on the plane, I had cheese again.
No!
The same thing happened.
She
where
never
I'm like,
learns.
it's fine. And half an hour before, right
What I
before,
imagine.
they're like, hey, we were gonna land. Don't go to the bathroom anymore.
Like an
And I'm
ancient
like,
human discovering that they're lactose intolerant, and they're like, why does every time I eat cheese, I'm just like, I don't get it, but I'm gonna eat more. Like, I don't think
Dude,
it's good. Like,
so
I mean, that was pretty much me.
when I worked at Hollister, we had like a fixed playlist of like 12 songs that they would just play on loop every season. And so we would learn all of the lyrics to all of these songs and we would just like sing them at each other loudly and annoyingly when there weren't customers around. And so I know like all of these songs still, but one of them was Mohambi's Bumpy Ride, which is a song that like the chorus is just like, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. And like, I don't know what he was talking about, but yeah, the running thing was just that like, that's what lactose intolerance is like.
Gonna be a bumpy
Anticipation. Yeah.
It's true, actually.
someone said that
Yeah.
song is so catchy.
Someone else has heard this song? No
Yeah,
way.
that's what I was gonna say.
No way someone else
That's
knows
weird,
Bumpy
Rhonda.
Ride by Mohambi.
That is the reason I called it out, because you said it, and I feel like I've never heard that song before in my
Dude,
life.
no
so I
one
was
has.
looking at
Those
chat
songs
to
were
see-
weird. They had a weird selection of songs on those weird playlists. It was like a publicity thing they were trying to do for 10 minutes where they were like, you could listen to the cool Hollister seasonal playlist. No one ever did.
Oh.
It was
dude,
not very
I love
good.
to buy my album from Hollister. I love the Hollister album. That's my
It
favorite
wasn't like
one.
a CD album. It was on Spotify, but it was just like really bad and no one.
Who made that? Was it one of the people that worked at the store, or was it like a
No,
higher
it
up?
was like the company wide. Like every Hollister in
Mm.
America had to play this playlist on loop.
That's
They
fucking
had like a
awful.
weird acoustic cover of "Come On Feel the Noise." They had that one song that's like, "So this is how it starts: two lovers in the dark on the run from the one that they call Sheriff Sparks." That one,
I've never heard these
lay you
songs
down.
before.
Yeah.
That one's probably the
No.
most famous of all. Anyway, I know all of these by heart still. It's terrible. But yeah, Mohambi's Bumpy Ride was easily the funniest because it sounded like he was talking about pooping himself.
And we've really gone down a series of conversations in this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I
This girl.
aspire to more than this.
No.
Don't
It's my fault.
apologize. This is what makes me happy. I just love spending
Who?
time with you guys. What the heck, Bo?
just trying to
300
clarify.
million views on YouTube?
The song, which one? The Bumpy Ride one?
Yeah.
That's fake. That's been botted.
Yeah,
Don't
the
believe that.
lyrics were crazy. It was like, I'm gonna boom bang bang with your body, yo. We're gonna
Okay, I
rough
don't
it
like
up. Yeah, no, it's so bad.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
There should be songs that are just like not allowed to be made. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like there should be like, you know, someone should look at that and be like, mm.
Yeah, they
How about
should have
that one, champ?
reconsidered, I think.
Rated.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't-
Hey, Raiders. Hello.
Hello, Raiders.
Dude,
You
is it
rated?
bizarre and antisocial
Sid.
that I
Sorry,
feel like
I was saying hi to them. Sorry.
in collabs, I
Who?
feel like we should be allowed to
Who?
welcome
Sid.
each other's raiders.
Oh, Sid.
Wait, who's Sid? I don't know Sid.
Starlight said,
Introduce me to Sid. Give me the deets. Explain Sid to me.
Bo,
Go ahead.
You know them better than I do.
Give me
the
top 10
fuck?
facts.
Wait, did they raid me or did they raid you?
They rated me.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna describe them then.
I don't know them very well. I haven't met
You should have
them.
rated
I
me and I would have
haven't talked
described.
to her. Yeah, Bo could have. Bo could have.
Yeah, you should have rated me.
Oh, that's what happens, Sid, isn't
One time I was
it?
talking to Bo, and they were like, "I gotta go hang out with Sid for her debut," and then I watched the debut.
I
Yeah.
follow her, so I must know her, but I don't remember. Bo, give me
She's
two quick
pretty chill.
facts. 3 quick facts.
I think she like bit her tongue off at one point.
What?
Off? Yeah. Yeah, like it regrew back though.
What?
Something like that. I think there's like a fact about her. It took her like over 100 times to beat this one boss in Wukong, and that's when I first met her. Was that I was in her chat and she was like, "I need emotional support," and I was like, "Okay," and I came in there.
That's my whole deal.
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, I don't know about that," but like, I came in there and I was like, "Yep, you got this," and then she finally beat it, and I was like, "That's because I was here." And I took
So you
complete
took credit for
it.
her achievements.
Yeah,
She bit her
that's
tongue
my whole
off.
thing, is
We
what I'm
need
getting
one
at.
more fact. One more fact, and we're all good.
One more fact. She is.
Oh, it's because of when you had seizures. That's why.
Yeah, because she made like she did like a recent thing where it was like facts about me, like that little there's like a little Twitter trend going around where it's like give me some facts, and so I saw that one and I was like, that's crazy. So that's the only one that I really absorbed.
Oh, she's another cat girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's another thing I was gonna say.
There we go.
Yes.
We got our 3 facts.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I started second guessing myself. I was like, she's a cat girl, and then I thought about it, and I was like, if I'm wrong about this could be devastating.
Dude,
and so,
that's
I was
okay
gonna
because you can
look
call any VTuber a cat girl, and they're used to
and
it.
probably be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a 75% chance, I feel like, to be like, that's a cat girl VTuber, and you're probably right.
And if you're
And
wrong,
even if they're not at cat girl, they probably have a toggle. Like I have. A
yeah,
toggle.
exactly.
Meow.
I got a dog toggle. I got that dog in me.
Yeah, I was choosing between, and I was like, I think it was because the cat ears I found were really cute.
They're
but
so freaking
I asked
cute,
Chad,
man.
I was like, what animal do you guys think I am? And I think they said bunny, and I was like, that's lame.
You're
Well,
not a
at least I
bunny.
was,
That's not cool.
I mean, I think
I
a
want to be a
bunny's
cool animal.
No, bunnies
Bunnies
are
are cool,
really
what the
cool.
hell?
It's
I
just
know,
you're not really
I'm
a
just
bunny.
projecting. Bunnies are really cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't
just
say
don't
you're a
think that
bunny.
I'm a bunny. Thank you.
Nah,
Thank you.
I don't. But if you were to ask me what you are, I would not be able to tell you. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
But I know it's not a bunny. Like I'd have to think about that. Like I think I'm definitely a dog of some kind.
Yeah, you're a dog 100%.
Yeah.
No, I'm jealous that bunnies
I can see it.
are cute, but I'm not a bunny. Sorry. I just people are like, oh, what about Maple? I think bunnies are really cool. Don't write the doc. Don't write the Google Doc.
Google Docky.
There we go.
I lied. Okay, it's just I think bunnies are cool, but I'm not a bunny.
What is Jimmy? I'm trying to think.
A snail.
What?
I don't know. I just wanted to say a snail. I'm gonna be honest.
No, okay, no. So I
Also
said
kind
what
of-
like that, but I really do like snails.
Snails
I
are
don't know, I
great,
just
but
feel
you're
like you-
not a
I
snail.
want more snail VTubers. Where are they at?
Yeah.
Capybaras, I feel like, are a little bit too laid back. You know, I feel like
There's
Shumi's got
actually-
more anxiety happening.
It feels like
it's true. There actually is a snail VTuber. I think her name is Snail Mimi because I was like, oh my god, Snail Mimi.
And she's
Oh,
so
shit.
cute. Oh my god, I love her design so much, dude.
I've never seen her.
Yeah.
Oh, it
I
goes
think she's from, like,
crazy. I showed
YouTube.
my dad.
It's real good.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen them. I'll have to look them up to beat this level.
Maybe also a
I'm
dog
still playing.
almost, but like it would be a different breed than Bo. You know what I mean?
I was thinking maybe some kind of corvid. Like very smart, a little bit
Oh.
sassy, and very funny. Like
Like a
Like
raven or a
type
crow.
bird.
Oh, I can see it.
I know
Definitely
that.
There's chaotic. There's smart.
there's Goofy.
There's a lot of-
Magpie.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofy. There's a lot of tomfoolery going on.
The only reason I know what a Corbett
A
is
fish.
because my first
a
D&D character had a warlock pact with a Raven Queen, and was given a raven as a companion as his familiar.
Yo,
And he named it Corbin.
Corbin
very
the
creative.
Corvid.
Yeah. And I used to be able to see through its eyes, and it would like mimic people. So it would, like my controller just connected. Oh my god, I've lost all my combos. Fuck!
What am I? What animal am I?
I mean,
Snail.
stop saying snail.
Why are you saying snail for everyone?
I have to think as well.
A deer. I mean, because of Phipps.
Yeah, because
deer
of
is
Phipps.
like pretty. Yeah. pretty accurate though. Well, I don't know about accurate. Pretty.
I know.
It's one of the options.
I could see it. Yeah, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
With how you talk about how like smart spiders are, I could see it.
You could see me as a
Like
spider?
jumping spider.
Yeah.
But like a little anxious jumping spider, you know?
I love that. Thank you. I love that a lot. Jumping spider.
It's like I forgot every single animal that exists.
I know.
Let me Google animals.
Well, yeah, I can't be a jumping spider because I don't speak French.
Alien trying to figure out what Earth is
so
like.
True.
I've got a
Animals.
animal. YouTube.com? Animal?
What is animal?
Hmm.
I didn't complete the stage. I'm such a fucking failure.
Once I release
Oh
Same Moon in
God.
French, once I get to the point where I can actually sing Same Moon in French, once I get to the point where I can do the French R sound, which is so hard, then I can be a
Lucky.
jumping spider.
Pangolin.
I don't want to be a
Pangolin.
pangolin because they have like human
they're
boobs
so
and it makes me feel
cute.
weird.
What?
Oh.
What?
Oh,
I didn't-
Oh yeah,
what
I'll
the
send you
fuck?
guys a picture.
Oh, so you can send that, but I can't send a dog nipple. That's so fucked
I
up.
loved pangolin.
whatever
That's
the-
so
what
fucked up,
boobs?
dude. What is this double fucking standard?
Do I sound happy about this boat? I'm just as freaked out.
Tell her no. Tell her no right now.
No!
I
There you
don't
go.
I don't know if I want to
that.
see these. Okay, I don't know
Alright,
if I
there we
want
go.
to see
Okay,
all I
okay,
needed
I
to hear.
won't. Listen, I won't show them
That's all
to
I
you
needed to
guys. I'm
hear.
just gonna put them on stream.
That's all I need. Oh, so now she's doing what I'm doing. Now she does what I did. Now they get to look at the chat reaction to the things. Two sides of the same coin.
Okay, I took them down because they're honestly
said
so
don't get
human
banned?
that I'm scared that I'll get banned on Twitch.
I'm gonna look them up.
What? Bo, I'll just send you a picture.
Okay.
No one else
I
gets to see
don't know what
them.
we're talking about.
Pangolins.
Can I
Pangolin?
send you the dog picture if you send me this?
Yeah, you can send me the dog picture.
Alright, cool.
This is what brotherhood is, man. We're brothers now.
Oh, they are human. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, aren't they really freaky and human-like?
Ew. Okay, now let me show you mine. Let me show you. Sorry. No, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I mean, let me show you the dog.
It wasn't weird until you said that.
Well, no, because Minnie laughed, so I feel like I had to clarify.
Why'd you spoiler it? That makes it. Make it go away. Make it go away. Yeah, that's way worse than the pangolin, dude.
What, dude? What are you talking about? It's just a weird angle.
I have an answer for what Ellie may be.
Give
Yeah?
it to me.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Either like a cute harmless snake or a cow-nosed stingray.
A stingray.
I would take either, although I do kind of feel like I'm a little bit like a hognose snake here. I'm going to show you guys a western hognose.
Yeah, a hognose snake. Yes.
He's got my
They're so cute.
je ne sais quoi. Let me find a good picture.
I love
Where you
them.
can see
They're
his
so
stupid face.
cute.
Yeah, these are like the snake I want. If I get a snake, I want this snake. Because like, look how tiny, right? Look how small, but also
Tiny.
look at his funny little face.
Yeah, I love hognose.
So
Exactly.
cute.
That's exactly the snake I was thinking of. That's you.
I can see it. I can see
That's
it.
me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
the play
cute.
dead
Afraid to
snake.
ask what I am.
You're a cat.
A cat.
I thought we were I thought we
A
were
dog.
not able to pick your VTuber. I don't know.
Oh, but none of us
don't know.
have a VTuber animal except
I
you.
don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're kind of like almost bug-like.
That's fucked up. I like how
Like,
she said
like-
that to you.
What?
Because I have
I
antenna.
thought it was like a podcast. Yeah.
That what was so sad. It's like such like genuine sadness that like fucking like filtered through your voice. That was wild, dude.
Oh,
What? What?
I thought so. That's why I didn't really want to know if I should have picked like jumping spider because I didn't want to like,
oh.
or like I almost wanted to like say rat for you, Bo, but like
Yeah, I
I
could
was
see
like,
that a
kind of a
little.
given, kind of a given. So I was like, I wanted
What
to
about me?
pick
So
something
what?
different.
What about me, Ratty?
Also, rats are sweeties.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love rats.
You're
It's not a
smart and
bad thing.
sweet. You're like
Yeah,
a little bit
a little
clingy and very
chaotic.
silly.
Yeah.
A little bit clingy.
Well, rats are very similar to dogs. So
Yeah, I
like,
mean it in a good way.
A little
yeah.
bit clingy.
What was the alpha rat?
What?
Don't read. Don't
Wait, what
read.
did you
If
say?
that was from my chat, don't read any of their messages.
What's the
okay?
alpha
Like,
rat?
There's.
No, I'm
I.
just saying, like, you
I
know,
don't know what an
alpha
alpha
wolf, but
rat
a
is.
rat. That's it. No, it's not a thing. I just.
I thought
Suppose
I
those-
heard what is. Like, did you say what is an
No.
alpha?
I said Bo is an alpha.
Oh,
Yeah, my
I
name- my
heard
name
what
rhymes with a
is
lot
the
of stuff.
alpha rat?
No, I
Yeah,
said
that's what I
Bo
heard.
Is sorry.
I
Bo
tried to make an account
is
recently, and it asked me for my name, and I told it was Bo, and it told me that name did not exist. It told me I had to pick a different name because it was too short. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm still recovering from that as well.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
can't have a 2-letter name. Can't have that anymore. It's so fucked up.
Damn.
Life comes at you
Just add
fast,
an
guys.
O. Boo.
I
Yeah, I
found
think
this.
I just added another Bo.
Oh, Bobo.
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 I found this weird self-help rap on YouTube a billion years ago, and I love it very much. And I send it to my friends sometimes whenever they're having a hard time. It's really bad, but it's like, I got no
I need
time
that.
for your negative crap. This is Jim Ziegler's prosperity rap, and it's really good. But at the end, he goes like, I got no fear, I got no hesitation. I'm the alpha dog.
Can you send that to me? I need it this week. I need it. I need that this week.
I will.
Where
I will
were you
send you
2 days
Jim
ago?
Ziegler's prosperity rap. It will help.
Where were you 2 days ago? I needed this yesterday.
Oh no.
When I'm going through hard times, banger. Banger.
I'm considering pulling it up now, but I also like. I worry because I don't want to make fun of the guy. You know, he's trying to make a positive change in the world.
I don't think people will.
They better be
you're not-
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you're not
everybody
making fun
better
of
be
him,
really nice to
so-
this guy.
Like, I feel like they'd only act out if you were like, haha, look at this guy. But if you're like, this
Yeah.
guy's sweet, I think they're gonna be like, yeah, we agree.
Yeah.
Prosperity rap. Yeah, there we go. 2.7K views. 15 years ago.
I got no time for your negative crap. This is Jim Ziegler's prosperity rap.
Can I hide?
Come on in. I came to win.
You wanna be where I have been?
It's all about recreation,
Can I
education,
hide?
evolution,
Yeah, I sent it.
revolution, transformation, information, meditation, into the future. No hesitation. There is no doubt. I have no
We should,
fear.
like, play it
I
at the
will
same
not
time.
fail.
Like,
I'm
count
the
it down.
alpha
All of us?
dog.
Yeah.
I'm up every morning, awake,
Yeah,
aware,
hold on,
alert,
give me
a
I'm
second.
Pause my
ready to do business. I'm energized, spiritualized, magnetized, mesmerized, hypnotized, full immersion.
My favorite video on the internet is like an old video of these two guys watching the Pokemon movie together, and he's like, fucking Snorlax can hold down all those Pokemon. He's like, yeah, he can, dickhead. He can fucking hold down all the Pokemon. Look at him. They're like very like Boston or whatever. He's like, look at that. He's fucking holding up at a Jigglypuff. Look at that. Like that. And then they see like a Dratini go by. He goes, that's a fucking Chinese myth dragon. They're like, what the fuck? And it fucking cracks me up every time. I fucking love that video. It holds such a sacred place in my heart. You guys, listen, you have to watch the video. I know no one's laughing right now, but
I gave you.
You know.
I gave you a little chuckle.
Oh, yeah, I
Thanks.
giggled.
I appreciate it. Thank you. It's the little things that keep me going, you know? Maybe this alpha dog
I mean-
rap will help.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll help.
I'm
Yeah.
ready when you guys are.
Oh, fuck
Okay,
it, that's
okay.
I
right.
left the share chat.
Count us in.
I'm sorry. I'm coming back.
Oh, shit.
We'll go
Hang on,
on.
wait.
Is everyone ready?
Give me a minute. I gotta fucking play. I gotta get my desktop audio. Everything. Okay, I'm
and
ready
we're
now.
back.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready.
You
We're
ready?
gonna go and
Okay.
go or one?
Yeah, we're gonna go on go. Are you ready? Huh?
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
I got no time for your negative crap. This is Jim Ziegler's prosperity rap. Come on in. I came to win. You want to be where I have been? It's all about recreation, education, evolution, revolution, transformation, information,
Oh, shit.
meditation, into
Woo.
the future. No hesitation. There is no doubt. I have no fear. I will not fail. I'm the alpha dog. I'm up every morning, awake, aware, alert, alive. I'm ready to do business. I'm energized, spiritualized, magnetized, mesmerized, hypnotized, full immersion, baptized in the waters of successful thinking. I'm ready to face this day without delay in every way. I'm on my way, bursting with enthusiasm and a superior winning mental attitude.
Do you
God, I
feel
wish I
full
was
immersion baptized in the waters of successful thinking?
Yes,
I
Yes,
yeah, I wish
do.
I was him.
Wow.
That was powerful.
Wait, there
That
are
was
no
so good.
comments. I'm commenting nice.
Oh, I want to leave a comment too.
What if we all just left a comment?
Wait, I'm gonna link this. Can everybody go and send this guy love?
Yeah, send him some love. He's very sweet, I think. I don't know. I don't know what else he's posted. I've only ever watched this, but I've watched this a lot. I want to say that 1,000 of those 2,700
Thank you.
views are
This
mine.
made my day so much brighter.
Yeah, let me just
Like, I left my comment. Mine just said, "God, I wish I were you."
God, I wish I was the alpha dog.
Yeah.
me happy. Thanks, Jim Ziegler. Oh no, he said the two big notorious zigs. Okay. Thanks.
Whoa!
Yeah. Did you see that too? Did
The
you?
two big notorious zig.
Wow, he really went for that. Oh my god, wait, I'm reading the description?
Yeah, I was reading that too.
Jim Ziegler, the too big notorious Zig. Arguably the best white boy rapper since Vanilla Ice. The prosperity rap is about positivity and focus. I ain't got time for your negative crap. This is Jim Ziegler's prosperity rap.
I think these are the lyrics.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just the lyrics. Okay, yeah.
That's so good.
There's like a weird thing with
I
the
love it.
Oh,
spacing.
he's so old now.
Yeah.
Oh, the comments
do you
aren't showing up. Maybe
Oh.
the comments are like weird or busted.
Yeah, I don't see a comment.
I got
When I refresh, I
Oh.
only see my own.
Yeah, I
same.
only see my own too.
He probably has to manually approve them and just doesn't know how to do it,
Oh.
maybe, and is
Oh.
like just kind of like, I guess no one's commenting.
Well, maybe
Oh.
he'll get the notification and
He's
get
still
our
making
positive
videos.
message.
Yeah, he is. I
Messages.
was trying to figure
Whoa.
out because I was about to say before we like, I was like, I should probably look and see like what he's doing before,
Oh, yeah, that's such a good idea.
yeah, before we like kind of go
Yeah.
crazy with it, because he could have he
There's
has a video
yeah.
called how to close a car deal, so maybe
Ooh, that
Yeah, I
sounds
think it's
good.
just like
I think he's just selling cars now.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
dealership
probably just
success,
always been selling
a
cars.
kick-ass sales management team. Alpha Dog Motivational ran from 6 months ago. Dog
That
spelled
sounds good.
DAWG.
He's so cool.
His hat says the man.
Wow,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
the man.
He's the man.
I was wondering who the man was.
It's him.
Yeah. Wait,
James
James
A. Ziegler.
A. Ziegler. The A, you know what it stands for?
What?
Alpha
Dog.
The notorious Too Big Zig is my new Oshi now.
Me too.
My favorite idol. My
My life
favorite
is
idol
complete now that
rapper.
you shared this.
This was beautiful. Thank you.
I
for
sent this
Ellie.
to Joe so many times when he had COVID depression that he asked me to stop sending it to him.
How did you even
Is it
find
because
it?
he memorized it?
We both memorized it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I don't need this anymore. I've got it.
I've got it,
downloaded."
yeah. Offline available.
I repeat it in my head all the time.
Wait, did this guy, what? Did he?
What?
What?
I don't think
Not
he
a good
passed
thing.
away.
It was 6
Don't
months
say
ago.
that.
Was his last video?
Yeah, he has
No.
a video 6 months ago. There's no way.
God requested an alpha in heaven to sell a car.
The video has
Don't
2.6
say that,
views
Bo!
and Ellie's
What?
half of
That's mean.
That's not mean. What the fuck?
Don't wish him dead.
I literally did. I say
he
I
didn't.
die.
He
I
just
wish
said,
was
like,
dead?
God requested the alpha dog
Dude,
in heaven.
what the fuck? That's a good thing to be summoned by
Yeah.
God. I'm sorry. I thought that was. I'm sorry. You think that's a bad thing that God requested someone come and
He has to
visit
leave
you?
us here and without his raps.
I
We
want
have
to
his
hear comments.
raps through video.
I I love the
He's
implication
immortal.
that God just like couldn't close a deal on some like Hyundai
That's what
Elantra,
I was. Yes.
and he needed Jim Ziegler's
He
help.
needed yeah, that's what I was saying. And then Minnie's like, "Stop being me!" It's fucking crazy, dude. What the fuck?
I can't live without him. I need him to see our comments.
You gotta let go, Minnie.
He's never gonna see our comments. He doesn't know how to check.
I don't know. He can watch VTubers. We don't know.
Maybe
Could
he's
you
in
imagine?
chat right now.
Hi, Jim.
Yeah, can we get a me in chat if you're him?
Hi, the two big notorious Jim.
Me.
Oh, dude, there's so he's here.
May.
May.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Oh my God!
May.
It's all Jim.
Me.
He actually has
You know-
just tons of alternative accounts, and he's just been supporting us.
Guys,
over the
we're
years.
not even famous.
What are you talking
What
about?
if we're all Jim deep
What if,
down?
yeah, inside of us, the true Jim was there all along. No, but like, what if our entire fan base is just Jim's alts?
Jim.
I think I'd be okay with that.
Me too.
Jim
Oh,
passed
Jim,
step it
March
up over on my
2nd.
account.
Oh my God. Wait,
Wait, what?
What's going on?
I'm fact checking something.
Are you checking to see if he's alive?
Yeah, cause.
Hang
Yeah, he passed away.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's sad. Oh yeah, I see that too. He was a good man.
Yeah. Can I just say, that rap got me through a lot of hard times. Like it was pretty goofy, and I don't think that I was necessarily using it in the intended way. Like I don't think it made me feel like an alpha dog. But it made me laugh with my friends a lot. And it connected me to them, and I think that's good.
I feel as if just you smiling would be enough to make him happy. I think is what I'm getting from the kind of vibe from him. I think if his stuff made someone happy, I think that he would have been like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. He just gives you that kind of
Man.
energy. So
I'm weirdly sad. This is
Me too.
hitting me weirdly hard. I did not know this man, but thank you for your contribution, Jim. Thank you for helping
I guess that's
people
already said 07.
figure out how to sell cars better. And thank you for making this silly song that I like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This was
So am I a rat if I was an animal? Is that what we were getting at? Like
Yeah,
we
I think
kind of
so.
went off topic. You think I'm a rat?
A little bit of a rat,
you're a
yeah.
rat.
You said a rat's clingy?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in a cute, fun way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're like rodents, and a lot of them are like they really like to be in like groups.
Mhm.
So
Hmm.
if
They're
they
pack
don't have their
animals.
friends, yeah, like
They're
if
very
a rat
social.
can be sad enough. Like if they lose their friends, they want to kill themselves. That's how clingy they are.
Oh,
Also,
shit.
when you come home, your rat will scream at you. Be like, hey! Hey! Where were you?
I never heard a rat scream.
It goes like,
I'm gonna be honest with
I
you,
couldn't hear
Discord.
that.
Yeah, Discord. Cut that off. You're gonna have to turn off noise suppression for us. Oh, I heard that. I don't know who that was though. I don't know if
That
that
was
was
me.
Ellie or Minnie. Oh,
That was
okay.
Minnie. Yeah,
I'm
that's
about to
the
look up
hardest
rat
thing
Screaming.
about rats is that they only live for like 2 years,
Yeah,
which
Yeah, we
is
talked
not
about that in
not
chat.
enough time. Yeah,
I miss my rats.
me too,
No,
man.
no, Ocarina. Absolutely not. Stop it. You can do that in my chat, not here.
What did you name your rats?
I had a lot over the years.
Fucking rat.
Yeah, that's the
The
thing.
first one I had, I named her May.
That's cute.
M-E-I. It was from Neighbor Totoro, after the little girl.
I just recently watched that.
Yeah.
The next one after I got her, I learned more about rats, and I realized that I should have gotten her a friend. So shortly after I got her, I adopted a friend for her named Vanilla, and I called her Noah.
Ah, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
And after that, I got one that was named, what was her name? Onika.
Cute.
That's such a good name.
And then, And then
Banger
after
name.
that, I got one and I named her Cow.
I love animals named other animals.
Yes! Oh my god. My friend has a cat named Mouse.
I'm gonna name a dog
cute.
Cat. I'm gonna
That's
give you-
good.
Yeah.
If I get a cat ever, I'm gonna name them Grandpa.
Aww.
That's
I want a wizard
really
cat.
good.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah.
Like I want a cat that looks like it's been like a wizard that got hit with a polymorph spell and was transformed into a cat.
Yeah.
Like I want him to look like a human. I want him to stare into my soul. You know? That's the kind of cat I'd get.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see it. I feel like a lot of cats
see
would
it?
do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen hairless guinea pigs?
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
They're incredible.
I see them all over. Whenever I see one online, I immediately run to Rumimi and then I go, look, oh my god, I saw a video of you online.
Look.
That's crazy.
It's not even like she doesn't even remind me of the hairless guinea pigs. I just try to look for the goofiest creatures and then I show them to her and I say that's
Aw.
you, just so she
You-
could go, what the heck?
We used to play
You know
a
those-
game called That's Your Boyfriend,
Funny.
where whenever we would walk around in public, if we saw anything like this or just anything funny or goofy at all, we'd be like, "Oh, that's your boyfriend." And
That's a
that's
good game.
I feel like that's nicer.
that's how I feel.
Because for me,
You're just like, "That's you."
yeah,
Hey,
because
woman
my sister
that
and
I
when
love,
we
that's
were-
you.
It's because, like, you know, like my cuteness aggression comes out verbally, you know. So then I when I love someone so much, the only thing I have left is just to
I'm just like,
show them
"You-
like the
you look like
goofiest
a
looking
guinea pig."
creature and be like, that's you. Like with my dog, I'd be like, you're a little freak, you're a little freak, you're
Your dog is a little freak,
stinky
though, to
little
be
He
honest.
is a
You
little
look like
freak,
a
yeah.
freak. He is a
Yeah,
little freak.
that's just you spitting facts. Like your dog is like a toe licker. Like your dog is a
He is a
little.
little freak.
Dude, I grew up
Yeah, he
with
is.
The dog
stupid
licks toes.
being like a cute like term of endearment. Like I didn't realize that like stupid and dumb for other people was like an insult because in my household, I swear to God, it's just like, "Oh, you're so dumb. You're so stupid."
Well, it's
Yeah,
depending on
at
how you
you.
say
my
it.
mom does that too.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you know, someone's like, "You're so dumb," like that to you. It's like, oh, okay, that's an endearing like
Yeah.
you're being an idiot, but I love you for that kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't really mind if someone's like, you're fucking stupid. Like that's different versus you're so stupid sometimes. Like, you know, things like that. Like that's a different vibe. So I mean, stupid can still be like a compliment in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like I feel like all of my friends have been like, "Wow, Ellie, you're dumb like rocks" about something I've done, you know? And I like that. I think that's sweet.
So for me, it's like one of my like insecurities. But from you, anytime that you've said it, I've never like taken it that way, which is something that I cannot say for everyone. But like you make it feel like a term of endearment, so I don't think you have to worry about that too much. At least with me, no.
I'll cry if you call me stupid.
But I've called you stupid so many times.
I've had a lot of crying nights. It's been a lot of nights.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
I'm kidding. You're fine.
I think I
You're
like I always need a little reminder that it's like teasing out of love and not teasing just like out of honesty and brutal truth, you know? Because
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes people will like tease me and then it just like reaches a point where I'm like, it was funny the first couple times, but if you consistently just keep saying it, like implying certain things about me, it's not funny anymore, and now
Yeah.
I'm worried that it's true.
Oh,
And it's
no.
freaking me out. So oh no, but that hasn't ever happened. That hasn't ever happened with you guys. It really also it does, even in a joking way. I feel like you can say it jokingly in a way that's a little bit real, where you're kind of like, okay, I don't know if that was a joke or if that was like, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but
Mm.
yeah. But yeah, but I also like, because I'm a pretty sensitive brain. I've always been pretty sensitive since I was a kid. So I like to always like double check and check in with people and be like, "Hey, you don't actually think that I'm worthless or stupid, right?"
Well, I mean,
Like,
sometimes it
mm?
just feels good to have someone reassure you.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, sometimes you just need a friend to like, where you're just like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So I think that's completely valid. I don't think that's just like a you thing or anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I just know
Yeah.
myself very well because, like, my family, it's always been like, you tease each other. That's kind of how you show affection. We're not
Yeah.
really like, we don't ever say I love you. We don't really hug at all or anything. It's just like acts of service where it's like, here's some food, or it's like they'll call you names or like tease you about something that they know you're insecure about because they just want to like talk to you. But then you're like, I'm so sad. And it's the expectations of what they're trying to say versus what I hear are very different. And so I've learned pretty early on that, like, in order to make sure the communication is actually understood the same by both parties, I kind of have to be like, hey, I'm sensitive. So to me, that you're saying I'm stupid and meaning it. But to you, you might just be like, hee, you're stupid. Also, sometimes I can't tell, like, if the words are very harsh, even if the tone is nice, sometimes I still hear it worse. That's why I have to double check and then be like, hey,
Mm-mm.
I interpret it pretty mean, but I don't think you would say that. You know? So I
Mm-mm.
was checking.
Part of what makes teasing like sweet and cozy and like a display of care and affection is that you're showing that you know where someone's boundaries are, right? To effectively tease someone, you have to know what would hurt them and what wouldn't, what they're comfortable with and what's not. And like that's
Yeah.
part of why it feels like kind of like an intimate friendship thing. And I feel like if you don't actually know that information, you shouldn't be teasing someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
there should be
agree.
like love as well, like it's
Yeah.
not, it can't just be 100% teasing, because then it doesn't really feel like a friendly thing. You have
And
to
you're just
have
making fun of someone if you're. It's not teasing. You're just
Yeah.
making fun of someone if there's not love in it too.
Exactly. So I've like told people, I'm like, if you're gonna tease me, go ahead, but you gotta say something nice afterwards.
Compliment sandwich.
Or like every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. What?
Nothing. It's just the way you said it.
What? No, I was listening.
I
was.
just know you're playing.
No, I'm not. I'm listening.
No,
I'm,
you are. I also see
You
the
are,
Bosos
Bo.
being like,
Are you playing your
both
Project
seven.
Diva?
maybe.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
agree.
Freaking
I agree.
gaslighting us.
What are you talking
Yeah, everything
about?
you guys
I
said.
never.
Yeah, me too.
No, because like I mean I don't know what I was supposed to, like. You guys already got all the points out. You know what I mean? Like you guys hit it on the head. Like you guys are so well spoken and eloquent that I don't really need to add anything onto it with my goofiness. So I just at the end when you guys get done, I'll go. You know what? Hey, you're right. I agree, 100%. It's like being at a debate club kind of thing, right? But you don't know how to
That's
debate.
not
So you're
how
just,
debate club works.
That's exactly how debate. What are you talking about? Actually, debate club works in this one particular way. As the guy that's never been in a debate club. I recently had a dream. Never mind.
No, what? Tell us your dream.
No, go on.
I'll tell you about the wizard dream that I had,
No, tell me.
Mm-mm.
where I was a wizard and I was traveling between worlds using like trigger objects. So like I'd pick up like a phone and then it would teleport me to like a different dimension and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, I got to get to this one particular plane of existence because I got to improve my magic skills and I got to make my mentor proud. And
Oh.
I went to our world, our reality, and I was in the back of a Walmart where I guess they put like goods that basically like I don't know what it's called. It's like the return place, whatever the fuck it's called, where people bring back stuff and say, I don't want this anymore, or I can't pay for this. And there was a silver ring back there, and I picked it up. And I was like, all right, let's teleport. And I could not teleport for some reason. Like the trigger object did not work. And then an employee found me and was like, why are you stealing stuff from a Walmart? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm a wizard. And he was like, yeah, okay, buddy. And I was like, no, for real, I am. And then I summoned my mentor, and my mentor was just kind of old. And he was like, I don't know. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, I don't know. And I ended up having to work at Walmart again. Like they made me work to pay off the debt because they thought I was stealing stuff from Walmart. But I was like a world-class wizard. And they were like, well, you got to work at Walmart now. And I got stuck at the cashier again, like in real life. Like I got stuck at the cashier and I was like, no, guys, I'm a wizard. I can teleport.
Please,
I know
I'm a
magic.
wizard.
There's something
and, like,
really real about that. As someone who like has the whole like, but I'm a VTuber, but I'm also a regular guy, you know? And I like work a regular job, and there's a way that like I'm just like, they don't know that I'm a wizard.
Yeah. Like I was like, guys, like I was trying to convince them, but I couldn't cast any spells, and I brought my mentor in, and he was like just an old man, and he was kind of like, I don't fucking know.
You gotta just work at Walmart, man.
Yeah, and so I woke up like a nightmare-esque because I was like at the cash register again at a Walmart, and that's like trauma.
Oh.
Dude, did I tell you guys? Hey guys, if you ever work at a Walmart, here's a tip: make friends with the old people. Okay, now you might be asking yourself why. The answer is
sorry, continue.
It was a reverse isekai. It was, and it fucking sucked.
I love reverse isekais.
Fuck, I missed this. Never mind. Sorry. Make friends with the old people, because if you do, they'll come to your line more often, and they love to yap. Old people love to talk. So if you don't want like a lot of like customers coming through your line because they'll get annoyed that an old person is in the way, just talking to you about like what Ralph did like yesterday. That's the best way to do it. Well, there was a lot of drama that was going on with these older people. I'm going to be honest. They're like, he did not get up and he did not mow the lawn today, and he promised me he would, and this is the 6th time he's done it. And I'm like, no, he did not, Margaret, no, do not fucking tell me what. You need to stand up for yourself, girl. Yeah, that's what I was doing. She's like, you're so right. And like people would get into the line, but there'd be like 3 other old people like, that are just like waiting.
It's Margaret.
Well, no, they would see the old people, and we would just talk for like straight up like 10 or 15 minutes, and old people are the only ones that are willing to wait in that line, because a lot of like people would come in and they go, and they would just pull the buggy out and then like go to a different line, and I didn't have to do any work. It was great. It was fantastic. So that's a little tip from me to you.
That's really good. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
thank you.
I feel like it's indicative of the fact that I'm like so socially anxious, because to me that's like, I mean, old people, talking to them is very sweet and very nice, but I don't like talking to strangers. So for me, I would probably do the opposite, where it's like, I mean, I wouldn't be mean to old people, but I'd just be like, hello. And then not be very chatty. I'd speed through it, because if I have like a task I can do, that's great. Easy to focus on the task. Easy. I get really good at it, whatever, that's good. That's great.
She's in a flow state.
To strangers, terrifying.
I am scared to talk to most strangers, but not old people. I just implicitly trust them. When I was a kid, I like would not talk. I would not talk to anyone. I would not talk to anyone at school, but I would talk to old people all the time.
Yeah, old people are great for the most part. Yeah, I always preferred it, because they would just fill me in on their life, and it would just be like, I woke up that day and I went shopping, and well, the worst part, okay, here is the part that was bad, is that they would really want wine on Sundays, and they would keep forgetting that you can't serve wine on Sunday, and they would bring me like 6 bottles of wine, and I'd be like, oh, Margaret, you're gonna have to take this back. And she's like, but why? And I'm like, we don't serve wine on a Sunday. And she's like, what? And then, and then she'd be like, come on, just ring it up. And I'd be like, no, Margaret, I'm not gonna get fired for you. I can't do that. So, that was, like I said, not a big deal, but that was the only downside of it. Everything else was great. Cashier job, just have the old people do the work for you. Get paid for it as well. I was a really lazy employee. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Margaret's a little rebellious. Exactly. Angsty.
She is. She's a little rebellious. I remember when they were training me at Walmart, you'd have to watch training videos, and I'd pretend I didn't understand them. So I could go back there and spend an entire day watching the same video over and over, so I would not have to work the cashier.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm kind of dumb. Can we watch it again? And they'd be like, oh, dude, the fucking Walmart pep rally? Fuck that, dude. You guys know about this? The Walmart cheer?
No.
Every morning, they would pick a random person, and you would have to lead the cheer. The Walmart cheer. And it'd be like, come on, everybody. Woo! Wake up. Let's go. Walmart. We're the best. Walmart. Or like whatever like that.
But
and then like, you'd be like,
cold?
Yay. Huh? Well, basically. And then I got in trouble because I didn't want to sing. I got in trouble because I was pissed off one morning. I didn't want to fucking sing. It was raining outside. I had to park all the way at the other end of the fucking parking lot and walk through fucking a downpour. And they're like, are you ready to sing today, Bo? And I was like, no.
Where's your
And they were
Walmart
like,
spirit?
No, I was like, fuck that. You don't even pay me enough. You're making me work extra.
To sing.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It was awful. It was awful. Yeah. So they do that at every Walmart.
That's
Like
crazy.
it's just a thing. Yeah. So if you get to a
What?
Walmart early morning, you might be able to hear them in the back area doing the Walmart cheer.
That's so haunting.
It's,
People always.
it's-
I love corporation. I pledge allegiance to corporation.
yeah, basically that's what it was. And it used to be like, oh, if you stay with us, we'll give you stock in Walmart. That was like their lure. They would be like, yeah, if you stay with us for like 2 years, you'll get stock in Walmart.
You've
and
got
you're
this,
gonna be making
Alice
big
Mom.
money.
You've got this.
Cult.
You've got this.
Yeah, it's a cult.
You're gonna
and
do
like,
great.
There was
You're gonna
some
do
poor lady that
amazing.
was like in her like 50s that had been working at Walmart since like her 20s or whatever. And she's like, I have so much stock in Walmart. And I'm like, what does that do for you? Like, I don't know what that means. Like, what is that? Like, is this good? Are you making a lot of money? Like, why, if that was the case, why are you still working the cashier? Like, I don't understand. Like, and also I get if you leave, you
Mm.
lose all your fucking stock
Yeah.
in Walmart.
Aw.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, it was like 2-cent
Yeah,
stock.
like when did they give it to you?
I don't know. It was fucking awful. It was the worst job. And I sold health insurance too. And I'd prefer to sell health insurance than I would work at Walmart again. It was miserable. The only good time was Christmas. And that was the day after because people would bring back stuff that they couldn't actually buy. Because they just got, I guess, too excited. So they'd like, or it'd be things they had on layaway, I think is what it was. But they couldn't actually buy it, and they'd come in to go get it, and they just didn't have the money for it, so we'd have to restock it. And it was me and this other kid, and our like I don't know what to call it, floor manager or whatever you want to call it, was in the back room just not paying attention, probably sleeping to be honest. So we'd get like skateboards and we got like lightsabers and we'd joust each other down the aisle, like because no one was there. And yeah, or we'd like get a bike and we'd like go around with Nerf guns that were like already open because of the layaway, and we'd be like, we'd just shoot each other and have like a Nerf battle, and that was the most fun I've ever had at Walmart. Was doing
Aw.
was just us goofing off and chasing each other down the aisles and stuff.
Cute.
I
Yeah,
loved Black Friday. It was my favorite day to work because there was something that felt almost sleepover-ish about it because like you'd go to the mall and you'd be working like from midnight to like 7 a.m., right? And
Yeah.
it was just like kind of magical. And like, because the mall
Yeah.
was open at night, it felt like being in the school after hours, you know, when it's like kind of spooky and
Yeah.
weird. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
on top of that, there was like this expectation that the whole Hollister staff would be crazy high that night. That was like the thing that they would do together. And I didn't do that. But it meant that like, okay, so it's Black Friday, right? So people pick out things that they want and then whatever. And you get to be Santa Claus because things that people are buying on Black Friday, they're buying them for Christmas, right? So what you do is you just pretend that you're a little bit high and confused and you just accidentally put something in the bag without scanning it. And you just do that like 100 times because they account for so much loss that day because it's a big day for stealing because like people expect the store to be so crowded, no one can possibly notice everything. So you just give people things for free and you can get away with it that day. And then if anyone catches
You're
you,
so
you're just
cool.
like, oh, I'm just so out of it.
You're so cool.
You get to be Santa
He's such
Claus
an
if you work
angel.
on
What
Black
the heck?
Friday.
You're so cool. Guys, Ellie's so cool.
I could do that at Walmart. They had like security cameras on us and everything like that. Like they were fucking locked down. Like I've never seen so many floor managers in my life than on Black Friday. And they were like at every register
Ugh.
watching you. They were like, do not scan that again.
You should
Like,
give
'cause I
them
remember
coal
I'd-
for Christmas.
Yeah.
They should, yeah.
Yeah,
They were
floor
very
managers get coal. They don't get presents.
they were very stingy.
Ellie, you're like
Oh.
a Hollister Robin Hood.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Hollerhood.
Hollywood.
That sounds like a cool name for like an artist or like a singer.
Yeah, too cool for what I write, honestly.
I
don't know about that.
What? Your music's sick.
Also, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Sick.
Okay.
He listened to that song again.
How'd you know? What the fuck?
We're doing callbacks, huh?
I'll be right back.
The song that makes you
I
poop.
just-
Yeah.
I don't need help.
You gonna poop right now?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
I don't need help.
I don't need any help.
Always ready to poop.
Not always. I just have a very healthy system.
That's really. I'm impressed. I'm proud
I
of you.
admire it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
That's my secret. Thank you, Camo.
It's so good. No.
Do you put that on a resume?
What? That it's
That you could poop whenever you want. You don't need nobody's help.
Whenever
Like,
you want is a
command.
little
On command.
on command. No. Can you imagine? You're trying to hire somebody, and then they're just like,
I can go on command. Like, on command. I can do it.
The interview's not going well. They start panicking and they're like, oh.
Tell me to poop. I can do it on command.
Take extra breaks to use the washroom because I'm really good at planning out my day.
You could set a watch to this.
Like clockwork.
Me when I fertilize the boss's plant.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think it would be really cool if someone unionized a Walmart. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. What's
Maybe
the
no
smell?
more
It's my
singing.
self-confidence. I'm sorry. I only highbrow humor. Of course.
Pee pee poo poo. Not here, buddy. Not here, buddy. We would never talk about that.
Never.
Nuh-uh.
My
Sparkling
favorite
Idols
pajama-
both said so. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. My favorite pajama shirt is the one that says pee pee poo poo. As you guys know, I bring it up very often.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that shirt. It's so good. Pee pee poo poo.
We own the same tax fraud shirt.
We do. I almost wore it to work today. And I was like, ooh. But then I
We have
opted
very
for,
different jobs.
Farquaad Duloc top banana, and it's Farquaad with a banana outfit on.
Dude,
That's what I wore today.
I wish I could wear that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool shirts.
it's pretty chill to be. I mean, I bet your outfits are nicer than mine because, like, I just show up in like a hoodie and a Farquaad shirt.
I just wear a lot of sweaters. I put on sweaters until I'm too hot, and I wear big jeans. Big jeans, big
Oh.
sweaters. I also got big
I
shoes,
also wear big jeans,
big boots, big jeans,
Big,
big
big,
sweaters.
big.
Ooh, that's
I
cool.
like big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to, dress for the size paladin you want to be, not for the size paladin you are.
I love baggy pants and like chunky shoes. Oh,
Me
I love
too.
it. One thing I don't really usually like chunky is like shirts. I usually like them pretty fitted. But like pants, so loose. They gotta be baggy.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like when my clothes are too personal, you know? I don't like when they think that they know me.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Also,
Wow, that's so deep.
I like to like sit with my freaking like feet up on a chair sometimes.
Yeah!
And jeans are the worst at freaking pinching your legs or being so
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
They
But if you
get
have
up
like
all
baggy
up in
ones, you can
there.
get away with it more. Yeah.
That's a crazy way of describing it.
It's the truth though. They are all
They
up
do
in
get
there.
all up in there.
What are we talking about? Blue jeans?
Yeah,
I'm talking about
pants.
jeans.
Oh, okay, I came in at the very end and all I heard was they get up all up in there. And I was like, I have no idea what we're talking about. So, hang on, I gotta go to someone's another bottle of water.
Yeah, jeans are super uncomfortable. I like
Yeah.
dresses and skirts, but I don't like that I have to sit carefully in them. And like people always say like, oh, just wear shorts under them. But what I've found is that it doesn't really matter what they see up there. If someone sees up your skirt, that is a problem in and of itself.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Even if they see shorts up there, they're like, nope, I'm not supposed to. That's a secret.
Yeah.
Minnie, I got a question for you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mimi.
It's just relevant to the skirt thing, and then
go for it.
quick. I like wearing skirts very much, but typically when I wear them, I always forget to like wear shorts underneath. And what happens is that like I've got sizable thighs, and sometimes it's just uncomfortable to walk like a whole day, and then I'm chafing and I'm upset. And then I have to waddle home because I'm in pain. So I normally opt for pants.
From a skirt? You can shave from a skirt?
Because your thighs, if you've got
rubbed together.
If you've got nice thighs, they'll like rub together and
they want to be friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
they're not allowed.
Okay.
Separate those two. They're plotting something.
I was not aware that was a thing.
They're going.
I was gonna ask, do people, as a fellow Southerner, do people have issues hanging up the phone with you? Like they want to just keep talking and they don't give you any room to be like, well, I gotta go, because that's what just happened to me.
My family, yeah.
That's
like
literally
my grandma
my mom.
or my mom, yes.
My mom. She just called me and I was like, hi mom. And she was like, how are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm still streaming. I'll call you after. And she went, okay. Dude, I need to tell you about this. Yeah, she went, anyway. And I was like, And I was like, mom, I love you dearly. You are my best friend. You are my everything. But I have to go. And she's like, no, I understand. But wait, before you go, did you hear what your brother did? And I'm like, mom, I have to get back. Like, I'll call you right after stream's done. I didn't know if this was just like my family thing or if this was like a common Southerner thing.
I grew up with my mom always complaining that my grandma did that. Like, if she would call and we're out somewhere, she would be like, this is going to be a while. And so I thought, like, maybe once I grew up, like, my mom's going to be different, right? No. She's the exact same as my grandma. And you know who's the exact same as my mom and my grandma? Me.
That is true.
Wait,
that is true. I have a difficult time hanging up on you.
I trap people. If I call you, you're gonna have to escape me somehow.
This is not even a fucking meme. This is not even a joke. Being in a call with Minnie is like
you're gonna be there all night.
It's a hostage. Yeah, it's a hostage situation, but you don't realize it at first because you're having fun.
No, but it's positive. It's not a hostage situation because it's fun, but. It is like, if you don't look at the clock, she will not look at the clock. She will never hang up unless you specifically tell her that it is time to hang up. She'll never make the decision on her own that it's time to go to bed.
Here's the thing. I've said, all right, I'm going to go to bed before too many. And Minnie's been like, no! And like kept me. Like, so like.
Wait, I want a snack. I'll be right back.
It really depends on the day, really. It's like. Sometimes she's like, no, you're not leaving yet. I'm not done. Even though she's like halfway asleep.
Dude, you sounded mad at me when I called you like yesterday just to say yeah, and you sounded so mad at me. I thought you hated me.
Let me fucking elaborate what happened. Okay. Let me elaborate what I got from my end. I'm in a call with my friend and I'm showing her Warhammer. Okay. I'm fucking nerding out to her, right? And I'm in the middle of the biggest battle I've ever fucking had in my life, and I had to fucking strategize and think. And I get a random call from Minnie, no message, no nothing, just a random call. And at first I'm like, I even want to pick up. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, I don't even know what this is. But then I'm like, okay, well, maybe this is something serious. Like maybe this is like, maybe she's going through something. Maybe she needs something, like, I don't know, right? So I pick up the phone, right? I pick up the call and I hear nothing. I don't even hear the yeah, because the Discord has not even connected yet. So I go, hello? And it goes, doo-doo, and it hangs up. And I send her question mark, because now I'm a little pissed. Like now I'm a little upset because I was in a call with another friend. I was like, hey, it might be like 30 minutes. Like this might be something serious. And if it's not, no, I'm just going to come back. And she's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine, right? And I'm trying to fucking focus on this game. Minnie calls me out of nowhere. I answer, I go, hello? And it goes, doo-doo. And then I go, what the fuck? So I send you a question mark and you go, yeah. And I just go, all right. That's my response is all right, because I get back in the call with her and she's like, what was it? Was everything okay? And I'm like, I have fucking no idea. I don't know what that was. I couldn't fucking tell you. Like, I came in the call and I said hello, and then it was just immediate hang up.
Y'all want to hear my takeaway from this story?
You picked up and I said yeah, and then you said hello. So I was like, maybe he didn't hear me, so I'm just gonna say yeah again. So I said yeah.
I literally did not hear anything. I heard nothing on my end. It was I picked up, there was silence, and I went hello, and then it went and then it just fucking hung up on me. And I was like, and yeah, I was a little pissed because I was trying to fucking focus on the dance. So I was like, what the fuck was that? Are you okay? Because now also in my brain, I'm like, is she in trouble? Like, what the fuck was that? What does that mean? Like, you just called me and immediately hung up. Is she in trouble? So I was like, question mark, and you're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right. Like that, the moment you hit me with the yeah, I was like, all right, that was an absolute waste of time. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I don't know what I was supposed to take away from that. So
my takeaway.
Yeah.
My takeaway is that Bo was in a call with a girl, and that he was showing her. Was it
Warhammer?
Warhammer? He was showing her.
It was the fantasy version, Total Warhammer 3, and I was playing as the Skaven.
3.
And I was showing her all the rat people, and I was doing my great rat impression, and she loved it.
Wow, is this Riz?
I
I think this is Riz.
No, I think this is negative Riz. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Depends on the person, I feel like. For some people, it might be tremendous Riz.
I love it when you do the rat voice. I love that.
I mean, honestly, genuinely, maybe someone's like, "Wow,
she's talking to her friends the next day. She's like, "You would not
Twirling her
believe
hair.
how good his rat voice
Around her
is."
finger. And then we were in a call, and he went, "What crystals?" like that, and it was like, oh my god, it was so cute. Yeah, no, it was not. I was just fucking tweaking out in a call with her. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just bugging.
Could be Riz.
Might be
Thanks,
Riz.
thank you guys
I think
for
it's Riz.
keeping that encouragement up.
Yeah.
I
What do
appreciate
we
it.
think? W Riz?
W.
Don't answer
Riz.
that.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sleepy.
Oh yeah, it's then. Do you need to go?
I'm sorry. I just because I'm back at grad school. I
should also go to
Yeah.
bed.
So
I have
Yeah.
work early.
My schedule's fucked, so I'm probably gonna be
Who
out.
are we rating? Do we know?
I'm so sorry.
Let me
Oh,
look and see who's on. Don't apologize. We care about your health more than we do.
I had a
so
wonderful time
sleepy.
spending chatting with you guys. It's all that I really am here for. Even if it's
Me
just 5
too.
minutes, just hearing your voices and laughing with you guys is medicine for my soul. So
I love you guys.
I almost
This is my
burped
favorite
really
part
loud
of
at the
the
end of
week.
that.
You monster.
did you burp?
I want you to know I held back the urge. I was gonna let you get this really heartfelt thing out, and I was gonna fucking burp
in the middle of that,
as
I
loud as I.
freaking throat punched you if you were next.
I know. I really had to hold back because I was like, this would be so fucking funny if Minnie just poured her heart out, and I went, yeah.
Oh, you're nasty.
Yeah, I really had to hold back.
I was really looking forward to yapping with you guys, and I had a really good time.
Me
I
too.
love you guys.
We
Same.
didn't play any Baldur's Gate, but I don't even mind because I had so much fun.
Mm.
Yeah.
a
Someone
good group to
said
just
we're
yap to.
keeping our hair today. We're not balding. So.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
It's
guys.
true.
we're using some
We have
Rogaine. We're
hair.
taking some finasteride. Some
yeah.
what are the other names of those things that you take? There's
I only know
I feel like if I answer,
Finasteride
it
and-
expose something about me.
minoxidil,
But
finasteride,
I
and
don't even know what
minoxidil.
we're talking
and-
about now.
Maybe we're putting some castor oil on there. Maybe we're
Snake oil?
What's
Doing
the
hair transplants? You know.
yeah
know?
hair transplants?
Yeah.
What's the
What are we
needle rolling where you microneedling? We're microneedling.
that's called getting a tattoo.
I know what you're talking about. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't remember
I
the.
know the one.
Why do I know all of these? Because all of my friends are guys, and all of my friends are older than I am. So
That doesn't
they're
include me.
just getting to the point in their lives where they're like, "Oh
not
my
me.
god, Ellie, I'm panicking!
That's not me. By the way, guys.
Ellie
That's not
doesn't
me.
look thinner! Ellie doesn't look
That's not me,
different!
that's
Ellie,
me.
tell me right now,
Derma
doesn't look different!
Derma roller?
No, I'm a
Yeah,
guy,
derma
chat,
rollers.
but it's a different thing.
So
Amy.
then I have to. I don't have a way to show love and affection really, other than just doing a lot of research. So
Aw, that's so relatable.
that's what I went and do.
You're so sweet.
Yeah.
I love you guys. So who are we rating?
I don't know. I'm about
almost
to pass
burped.
out.
Okay,
so-
It's a gassy boy.
Issa's on. Uwo is on. Uwo's lab looks pretty cool. Building a very loud keyboard. Kind of interested.
I'll let you guys pick, and I'll follow your lead.
Ashton Martin.
Mm-mm.
I like
Isn't that
Ashton.
like a really famous singer?
No,
Or that's
I think
Ashton Kutcher. Never mind. Sorry.
Wait, did you
Wait, Ashton Kutcher isn't a singer.
Huh?
singer?
I don't know celebrities.
Aston Martin is like a sports car.
That's Harbo.
And Ashton Martin is a like
That's a car.
is like a
Is a rat racer.
Yeah, a rat racer, a VTuber.
I don't know if she's a rat actually, but she's.
I don't. She might be a mouse.
the
I was.
fuck?
That's why I was stuck. Is I was like, is she a rat or a mouse? And then you said rat so confidently, and I was like, oh, thank God, Shumi
No.
knows.
Wait, let me see. Oh, a rodent. Oh.
She's a chinchilla. Oh, we're both wrong.
Wait, but wait, really?
That would have
She's
been my
super
guess.
cute,
I'm gonna
though.
be honest with you. That was
Oh,
gonna be my
frick
guess.
you, man.
Yeah, I was about to say chinchilla, but I was too busy eating. So
Sure.
Mhm.
Sure.
you guys give me the name
don't
and I'll
believe
rate
you
into
both.
it. That's all right. You don't have to believe me. That's
I
fine.
gave you guys 3 options. I need someone to choose. Narrow it down.
Ashton.
Okay, let's go.
Let's rate the car.
it. Let's read Ashton Martin.
Let's go rate
Okay,
Ashton.
give me just a few minutes. I would like to say goodbye to the minions first before I
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna say goodbye to them as well. Because
Yeah.
they've been with me for like 10 hours, 11 hours now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I gotta
I
say
had
goodbye.
so much fun with you guys. And,
I love you
Thank you for
guys.
being my family, and I love you. And
Thank you so
I wish I
much.
could hug you all. And yeah, I just
Eventually, I'm getting that hug. Okay, I love you. Bye.
You're gonna make me cry.
All right, bye guys.
next week if I don't talk to you sooner. I love you.
I
Bye.
love you.
Bye.
Okay, hey guys, we don't usually do like solo goodbyes. But yeah, wow, it's weird how much I don't know what to say. I'm not good at goodbyes. I'm really bad at goodbyes. Not in like an emotional goodbyes are so hard for me kind of way, just in like I don't know, like the correct amount of time to spend telling someone that you're not going to spend more time with them. And it's never made intuitive sense to me. I don't know what I do wrong with goodbyes. The other day, I was in a call and I was like, okay, time to go. And I was like, goodbye. And then I hung up in a very normal fashion with the words most people use to hang up. And then the boy that I had been on the phone with, not like that, don't ooh me, was like, your goodbyes are so funny. And so I've just been cooking on that for a week. I've just been allowing that to, percolate down through the layers of my soul. Frickin'! Oh my God. Okay, well, I love you guys. Good night. It's done. I'm done. Good night. We're rating her. I'm gonna click start the raid. Man, I too love cheese. I too really love cheese. She's got cheese written on her arms, and I think that's pretty good. But yeah, no. So I've just been, twisting around on that, trying to figure out what about me saying goodbye and hanging up was funny. Because apparently something was. Well, I love you guys. I'll see you in her chat. Good night.
DJs and stuff. That show's bumping from what I saw.